Dude, I thought you'd be interested in the goblin. Dude, yeah, I've done that sometimes where I'm just like, fuck, I didn't prep the skull face guy. I only prepped Goblin the Goblin. Well, a skull face guy. Prepare to be disappointed. It's gonna be the name of my autobiography. Alrighty. So, brief recap of last session, what we did. Um, Start back up the session. Break. All right. Now we had a good session of getting back into the swing of things. You guys spent a lot of money investing into your club, the Helpful Swole Club, and getting it up and running. And you've done quite a lot. I don't remember if the math got finished on it, but you guys put added quite a significant number of points to the scoreboard on that. Real talked to Gawain and got refreshed about both Real talked to Gawain and Kenta talked to Quinn, and both of them got refreshed on the current socio-political situation that Kaishin Academy has got themselves into and why the faculty hasn't really seemed to be around because they're putting out fires left and right while trying to keep the students safe. So classes other than, being taught by the professors have been a little bit light recently, especially with the recent death of one of your classmates, Gideon. Um, Other than that, yeah, that's Kenta was able to talk to Quinn about eventually becoming the next student council pres head and about what he can do about his inner demon problem, which we went into in depth, and Real was able to talk to Gwen about becoming the next disciplinary committee head, and is now going through training on how to do that. So now the game is kind of yours at this point. Again, I don't really have any particular direction that I've planned for this session, so this could be an overall really messy session, so everybody sets your expectations kind of low. But whatever you're interested in, I will absolutely do my best to move that direction. We do have, I forgot, I do have a couple of encounters because you guys did unlock, uh, you already had access to 1-star jobs, but you also did grab the Helpful Swole upgrade to get second tier jobs, and you did also get the upgrades for third tier jobs. So if any of you guys want to don't have an idea of what you want to do and just want to do a job, then we can immediately go into one of those. It's something that's kind of been prepped. And those have their own rewards and like money rewards and point rewards for your club and stuff like that. So those aren't entirely a waste of time, but those are more just side questy video game kind of thingies that I prepped just in case. Um, I'd say in this particular you ended last session on a Friday, and you guys have had the weekend to yourselves, and now it's the following Monday of school. So if you guys had anything you wanted to do as far as downtime activities over the course of those 2 free weekend days, feel free to tell me and we can roll those out. If not, then I would guess that you did stereotypical high schooler things during that time. That was the fourth one. Yes, you do still have contact with her. Everybody does have kind of a very low tech phone in this world because I don't know how on earth I would, balance things like smartphones. So you guys would be able to contact her pretty easily, and she's kind of working behind the scenes with the group of people that you have outside the school, like Fumiko and Rika. Um, but you haven't asked. But she apparently is doing okay because he hasn't been found out by the police. uh, but yeah, she has not disclosed to you the location or locations she's been staying at the moment. Uh, thing. Yeah, and the thing is, she does pop into your house every once in a while, but she doesn't. From memory, I don't think she stays with you. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Rika, she has kind of a couple of junkyard slash warehouse hideouts that her father owns and just doesn't really use across the city. So there's a number of places where your increasingly expansive network of behind the scenes individual people that you have saved and rescued can stay at, and despite them not necessarily being specifically made for housing, they're quality, they're quality shelters and relatively safe. Ye- So you would find that when you go to, oh God, why am I forgetting her name? I recently just, yeah, Fourth Fang. I keep calling because that's the easiest thing to call her, although she's not technically the Fourth Fang anymore. Where is it? The Isles, Hoshima Isle, Emiko Mizuno, um, the former Fourth Fang. Uh, Dave, you would find that she is actually one of the people who've put in a request for the Helpful Spool Club after she realized that it's an organization that you guys have kind of founded for helping complete a task in the public eye. But other than that, unless there's anything specifically that you want to ask her. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Huh, well, weird. What was the last thing you guys actually heard me say? Can you guys hear me now? Hello? Hello? Okay. Yeah, Emiko actually listed a job on the app that you guys had posted for your club. Of course, she put it under kind of an anonymous name, but because you've but because you've spoken with her, she'll kind of disclose to you kind of the details of the job. She'll let you know that it's not necessarily the most vital thing yet, but she goes into and says, "Hello, Darpay. I don't suppose you remember those trench-coated, emotionless-like individuals that used to follow me as bodyguards at the casino? Well, those projects from the organization I used to work to were colloquially, fucking, they were labeled as junkies. They are undead individuals of sorts that are currently kept alive by technology and some manner of key science that I don't fully understand to be emotionless, fearless soldiers who don't feel pain for the Azure Underground. Now, ever since the taking out of the fifth, fourth, and third fangs of the Azure Underworld and the Silver Tengu, there's actually been a number of hotspots of these, well, junkies that have been left unattended. They're currently inert, mind you, but I have no idea when the Silver Tengu will remember that they have such a small army of these and reactivate them for their nefarious deeds. So if you and your friends might be able to pool your combative might together and be able to take care of them before they become an issue in the future, I would highly recommend it. And I personally have managed to scrape together some funds in which to be able to pay for such a service. This is technically a level 2 job. Yep. Yeah, so effectively, it is an optional quest. You know that they're inert right now. It's just that you have no idea in the future if they will become active or and you've already seen what they can do in force if Dave is just like me for real, for real. Oops. Whoops. I wonder what the. Oh yeah, sorry. I was doing the thing where I was doing the thing where setting a timer today, but I didn't know that it would affect your guys' map too. Mm, mhm. Yes. For clarity's sake, yes, you've kind of found out that these individuals, the junkies rather, are most likely past the point of being able to be saved entirely because of their more undead esque like nature. However, you have seen the spiker substance that seems to be used as their primary fuel source be used on living creatures. So you three wouldn't put it past the realm of usefulness to have some kind of a cure for that substance in the future. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's see. You do know that since this has been requested through your club, that during the time of the day that is reserved specifically for extracurricular activities for students, that is a time of the day that you would be allowed to go and actually out into the streets and do this. Uh, yeah. And it actually does count towards academic credits because it's technically a club activity. Yeah, he, yeah, perhaps a license. Go ahead and pay me 2 gold for taking your driver's ed test, and yeah, you got a license and know how to. I'll give you driving lore for free. Only trained in it though. If you want anything better than just trained level, then you'll have to actually invest in it. Yeah, yeah, you'll actually have to you'll actually have to put some of your skill investments into it. I, oh wait, I put it on the wrong character sheet. Fuck me. Oh wait, no. Wait, which one is the right character sheet? Amaryllis or Rill? Amaryllis is the right one. Fuck. Yeah, I had it. I was trying to have it set up so that you guys had limited privileges on each other's character sheets, so that you were able to see things. But oh, yeah, you filled out one of them. I think you're Oh yeah, you filled it out twice, and I think you're 4 stamps into your third one. Just 20 out of 10. Huh. Love to have to keep working on that. Yeah, but the thing is that the reason I made that item is to always remember the thing that you triggered and putting it into the world. Oh well, hi, Furiosa. Sorry about that. I didn't see you there. Um, oh, is my internet weak? Uh, Okay. Just because that crown of shenaniganery does trigger an event. It's just I have to. It's a main story thing, so I can't have you guys do it until we're about to continue with the story. So we're still in kind of like intermissionary territory. Yeah. So just to let you know, I haven't forgotten about it. I'm very much aware of the crown. He who holds the crown. Yeah, the only reason I haven't deleted the original Kenta and real sheets is just in case there's something that I haven't dragged over from them. Weird. Wonder why it's I wonder why it's doing that. You have so many checkboxes on your character sheet's abilities now. That's weird. What? Yeah, there's no, you're supposed to look like a fuse box at level 9. We have kind of Frankensteined these characters into existence, haven't we? Because I literally can't help myself from just adding a bunch of random bullshit to the game that may or may not be useless. I'm a fucking dumbass. I didn't, what's the name of the server? Dice Times?
A lovely Canadian's adventure.
There we go. Now you guys' audio is audible on stream. You weren't audible before.
I
What do
see.
you mean? Right.
Well, it means for the first 20 minutes of this session, I look like I've been talking to myself this whole time on stream.
It's okay. They already knew you were crazy.
Yeah. Alrighty. So with that said, I have already have the map set up for this. Is there any preparatory? You guys have found the warehouse that you guys have been kind of told where the warehouse is and found the warehouse of where these inert junkies are. And sorry, go ahead.
I would ask Emiko
Yes.
if there was a way to move them safely, deactivate them, or like, is there only way to break
Beat them into
basically?
submission.
Yeah.
Was there
Emiko,
a safe way of movement or travel while they're in this state?
Emiko would kind of look at you and go, I know where they're stored, but I haven't approached the warehouse yet because I'm worried that the moment somebody breaches the perimeter, they're set to automatically activate. And anybody who they don't recognize as being part of the organization, myself included now, at this point, they will consider hostile entities. I'm only grateful that no civilians have decided to wander into the warehouse for the time being.
How do they check? Is it face, badge, blood?
I don't know the science behind them exactly, but something about them, I believe they go based off of key signature.
Key signature. Hmm.
To my knowledge, their masks actually, to my knowledge, I'm not even sure their eyes work.
Is there a way to hide key? Doesn't he know? Maybe ask teacher. Maybe you ask teacher how to stealth key.
That's a stealth key. That is
Because if
actually,
they know C key, maybe they know react.
you know, that's actually a pretty decent skill to have.
Yeah.
Can't be that hard, right?
Uh, At the moment, I will say I'll have to figure out mechanics for how that would work in the future. At the moment, I'm just gonna say that your teachers haven't taught you how to do that yet.
Yeah, I figured.
It's more been about growth. The closest thing that you could think to do is to control your key so much that you can that you can diminish your key signature to an extent that it's almost non-existent, i.e. mechanically making stealth checks.
Mhm.
So that would be an excellent idea. Reel's just gonna note down Dave's interesting train of thought there. Like, oh yeah, I'm asking about that later.
What's this? Oh, okay. But suppose we get to it then.
Alrighty.
Dave waves his magic wand, and I would like to cast lucky number possibly.
They could possibly cast it. I believe. Let's see what.
I have to do a trick magic item, right?
Yeah, you have to trick magic item. Let me see what spell lists lucky number is on real quick, so that way I can see.
Oh,
It's
divine, arcane, occult.
yeah. So between religion, occultism, and arcana, whichever is the highest, use one of those three.
Religion.
Surprisingly religious individual.
Untrained in provision.
19. All right. Let me look at trick magic items DC real quick, because I think it is standard difficulty DC for the level of the item, if I remember correctly. Anyway, my magic modifier spell DC, potent, realistic, attempt check, matching magic item tradition, trying to cast relevant skills, arcana, blah, 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 any item that has a magical trait. GM determines the DC based on the item's level, possibly adjusted for the item depending on situation. So what level is...
Rank 2, I think. That's what it says, Magatama of lucky number, rank 2.
Alright, so it's level 2 item. So standard difficulty DC for level 2 is 16.
Wonderful.
So you're good. So that would be a 16.
Oh, there's a use. Okay, I'm
gonna. The item level is the spell level is 2. The item level is 5.
Everyone matters.
The item level is 5. So the standard difficulty DC for a level 5 item is actually 20. A 19 would just barely miss it.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I don't think that uses up the charge, but I think it does make it so that you on a failure can't use the item or trick it again this turn, but you can try it again on subsequent turns. So just roll it again, and so long as you don't crit fail, this is basically what we're looking for.
Okay. Well, I guess there was a second right there, so
Yeah, so the second one right there is 24. Yep, that's a success.
And then how do I activate it?
Go ahead and wait, I can do that actually because I can drag the
Do I
spell
just drag
effect
it?
lucky number onto you, and then it auto rolls. Oh, it reveal to everyone your lucky number is 17.
All right. So if I ever wanted to reroll a 17,
If you ever wanted to reroll a 17, you can.
maybe we'll see. We'll see. That's my number.
Excellent.
If a well, the thing is that if a 17 ever fails, and you need like an 18, 19, or 20, then the lucky numbers got you.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's head on out.
Yeah.
Okay, Real, you've got root magic on yourself. Kenta, you've got your channel elements. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
I can equip my thingy mabobber. Little adaptive system. Assuming we're going in and stealthing.
Yee. Alrighty. I can actually drag that effect onto you. And I think that automatically adds it to your thing. And I mean, you could actually automatically drag it onto yourself, my bad. I'm just remembering how this system works because it has been a while since. So in the future, for your effects, you can drag them onto your tokens yourself.
Yeah, you're all good.
Let's see. And for those of you who are trying to go in stealthily, go ahead and roll me stealth.
Yes.
All right.
Is that proficiencies or is that the diamond one?
It's the diamond one. It is a sneak check, I believe.
Sneak check. Okay.
Oh. I missed it.
Oh.
It's fine.
That's a 19. That's, oh my goodness.
Yeah, the party is surprisingly,
Ah.
Hey, lucky number 17. Do you want to re-roll it?
Oh, why was mine hidden? Oh, because yours is stealth check.
Because sneak
Yeah,
checks are so.
We did stealth checks. You did a sneak check.
Yeah, it's sneak checks. The players technically aren't supposed to see, so you're not supposed to know how good you did. But
I'll keep it this time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dave rolled the best out of all of us. Holy shit, Dave's a master at sneaking? The fuck?
You never see.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of my my feat that was for helping stealth because like I'm the least sneaky out of all of us.
Well, how Quiet Ally is meant to work is that it basically means that you take the lowest person's stealth, add the highest person's stealth modifier for follow an expert, because there's an activity called follow the expert, which will give you a circumstance bonus to your stealth check, and then you only roll that person's stealth once for the entire group. Whereas without Quiet Allies, every single person rolls individually, and the problem with that is that if somebody rolls a nat 1, then it doesn't matter if everybody else rolled a nat 20s. The person who rolled a nat 1 fucks it for everybody.
Yep.
So
So
that's
basically,
the
you
reason.
give the worst person the best person's abilities.
Yeah, so you give the worst person a chance to succeed plus a bonus.
Not bad.
And then you roll that person's stealth once, rather than everybody having to roll stealth individually. So that's the merits behind Quiet Allies.
But we are all pretty stealthy, even you.
Yeah, everybody
I was like, I'm not even gonna worry about it. We're all pretty good at this.
Yeah, so I'm just setting up the position.
You want my ACS tax 7?
Pardon?
I'm asking
Oh.
because I had a backup one.
Do you have both versions?
I want to say the other one was in the Supreme backpack, but I can't open that up in the party loot.
There is, because there were two different versions, and I think you bought the stronger one. Wait, you can't do anything in the party loot stash thing?
Well, I can't open up the Supreme backpack because I believe that's where it is. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It says backup cloak.
Oh, I wonder why you can't open it up. That's weird.
It says I lack permissions to update item. Gives me a bracket of it in parent actor, another bracket.
Okay, let me see. I'll have to see how to fix that later.
Where's the Supreme backpack?
It's in the party loot or in the party stash.
Yeah, so if you press the paper sheet button next to the file folder button on the party thing, on the party actors tab, then it says that it hovers over it. It's open sheet, and then there's a segment that says stash.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, so if you want that real, you can have it. It gives you a +1.
I thought Real had one of the stealth suits.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, we can just say that Reels was one higher. So we have a 36, 36, and a 33.
Nice.
All right.
Wonderful.
So with that, I am going to wait. Where is it? You guys will get an advantage in that all of these douchebags. You will enter in through the front door, and all of these douchebags are presently, according to your peripheral scan, unconscious for the first round.
Okay.
Let me bring you guys over to the warehouse map. And hopefully it loads, hopefully it loads, hopefully it loads.
Oh my goodness.
Is it taking, why is it taking such a long time to load?
We've loaded in at the very least.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a warehouse full of these things.
I wonder how full, because there's already 5 just on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say we already see 5.
This is like, holy shoot, how full can you be?
I mean, from the way I
Well,
was
for the sake of not having to go technically lore-wise from place to place, I just put all of them at one place. So if you defeat all of them here, then you get every single location at once. It's video game logic.
Okay, so there's only 5?
From what you guys can see what you can see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, we only see 5, and we're only at the entrance. Okay.
well, which way do we want to go?
Probably up so that we don't get surrounded.
Yeah.
Keep back against
So we-
wall. Protect
Yeah,
real.
we either go up and hope nothing is around like the corner, or we try and go through here to get the more open space. But that has the problem of this area. All that.
They were very mobile last time, I remember.
I accidentally touched one. He's not actually up. I just accidentally touched him like a dumbass.
He moved.
Get him.
Okay. Should we try and go up and see if we can just, like, you know, Karate chop. Is like maybe they have off button.
Yes, the undead have off buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to try and coordinate a simultaneous takedown? And if so, do you guys want to each choose a different guy to attack simultaneously, or all the same guy to dogpile on to see if you can one-shot him?
I think we one shot one.
Or any
well,
other plan that you might want.
I can't imagine that these guys. Where's my thing for this?
I will put this
We-
at this way though, just because. I'll put this at this way. I'm gonna switch where Kenta, and because I forgot you had one thing that's kind of makes it a little bit difficult for stealth, and that's the fact that you have a 10-foot aura of electricity, magnetism, metal, and flame that's circulating around you right now, Kenta. And while it's not, and while the fact that it's visual doesn't really mean anything right now, I will say that it
I'm
might.
effectively projecting my key.
Yeah, you're effectively projecting your key right now, so long as you're channeling elements. But the position where you are standing right now, none of them are in range of that.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Because that would
How
have
about
been
we hit the
well,
ones up
because
top then?
it would have been bullshit if you came in and immediately. Too bad. Your stealth check was good, but you suck. Fuck you.
Maybe we shouldn't put a beacon on us.
What's the one thing that I always do? To get the weaknesses of these, because I forget what I had to.
Let's see.
do that with.
You do have
Recall
the
knowledge.
ability to recall knowledge. Yes. So if you go and if you target one of these guys and then go into the gold diamond macro thing and press the recall knowledge button, I believe it will auto roll it, and I will tell you what you get from them. And the most applicable lore of lol. Okay, well, I'm not even. Oh, I'm so glad it also tells me what lore skill feats you have, because it's telling me you have dubious knowledge and unmistakable lore.
Yeah.
Let me see what
Very smart.
Yeah, let me see what unmistakable lore does real quick to see if it. You never get information about your areas of expertise wrong when you recall knowledge using any lore subcategory in which you are trained. If you critically fail, you get a failure instead. If you're a master in lore subcategory, on a critical success, you gain even more information than context than usual. Well, let me. You are a master in this skill set. So yeah, let me reveal this to everyone. That is a nat 20 off rip. So, all right. I'm gonna say this once, so everybody get out your notepads. I'm gonna give you the entire stat sheet of what these things have presently.
Oh dear God.
Let's see. These creatures, their highest save, their strongest save, is Fortitude. Their weakest save, let me see, is actually a tie between their will and their reflex. They're both bad. However, you know that because they're unconscious right now, they have a -4 penalty to their reflex saves. They also have a -4 to their AC.
Only right now because they're sleeping,
because
right?
they're unconscious. One second, let me wait. I'm gonna wake one of them up just so that I can see his regular stats real quick.
And what did you say was weakest saves or reflex and wisdom?
Let me see.
It's will and reflex.
Will and reflex.
Oh, let me remove the fucking condition, you bitch. There we go.
It's -4 to reflex and what else?
How do I get rid of their?
Ref-
How do I get rid of their conditions real quick? There
reflex
we
and
go.
their AC.
AC.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But that's because they're
So-
sleeping right now.
So presently, in their non-juiced state, I will give you everything that they have. They have an AC of 24. They have just over 100 hit points, roughly. They have an ability called Fast Healing 3, where they heal 3 points of HP every single turn. They have an initiative of 14, but you know because they're unconscious right now, they have a -4 penalty to that. Their highest save is presently in their non-juiced state is Fortitude at a 17, and both their reflex and will saves are tied at 14, although because all of them are unconscious, the reflex saves have a -4 penalty to it. I'm not going to give you their exact skills, but you will find that they have strong athletics. They have really strong athletics, and they have decently strong acrobatics, intimidation, and stealth. They have the ability to spike themselves, but you already knew that. They have the ability to sneak attack. They have favored terrain? When did I give them that? Junkies ignore the effects of non-magical difficult terrain in urban environments.
I guess that makes sense. They don't care about like trash or anything. They're just like berserk and
They have
I guess?
they have the Dread Striker ability, which is any creature that is frightened is also off guard to them.
Oh.
They have an ability called Ambush, which is whenever they roll initiative using deception or stealth, they can demoralize as a free action. But you know, because they're unconscious right now, that is impossible for them to roll initiative with either of those. And they have an ability called Single Out, which is they can designate one target they can see at a time, and against that target, its multiple attack penalty becomes -3 or -2 if they're using an agile weapon on the first multiple attack penalty, and -6 or -4 with an agile weapon for their second multiple attack penalty, instead of -10 and -5 and -10, or -4 and -8 if agile weapons. And you know that they can spike themselves, but the spiked effect has so many different connotations that I'm not going to give you those because nobody will be able to remember all of them.
Fair.
Now let me... That is presently all of their abilities that you can see in their current state. And I'm going to justify that you don't know what their abilities are in their spiked state entirely for my own sanity, and also because you're not presently observing them in their spiked state.
That's fair.
But that is literally as much mechanical information as I can give to you about them as accurately as I believe is fair. And then the next thing is that you you also know that these creatures do not technically count as undead, but they do technically count as constructs. So they kind of work like flesh golems. You do know that they do have the mindless trait as well, which means there are certain abilities that don't affect them because they're mindless. Like, I believe they can't be frightened.
That's mostly mental stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of mental stuff doesn't affect them because they are mindless. They become autonomous and do what their programming does. Yeah, so here it is. The mindless creature has either programmed or rudimentary mental attributes. Most, if not all, of their mental attribute modifiers are -5. They are immune to all mental effects. So I would not use any spell that has the mental tag or mental tag on them. So that would include things like the demoralize action and stuff like that. So anything that has the mental tag, they are immune to. Well, if it wasn't apparent, they also do have the humanoid trait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're. Oh, yeah. One last immunity that they have is they have technically life sense, which
That's
makes
an immunity?
they have a special sense called life sense, which reverse also means that I gave them the immunity to visual effects.
Oh, that makes sense because they're blind.
So I would be careful about using things that have the visual trait, such as like flashbangs or things like that, or color spray, stuff like that, because that shit will also not work on them.
Okay.
And each one of them in their non-spiked state has 35-foot movement speed.
Oh. You wrote it down here. That's smart.
Bro, I was actually writing it in the chat for Forge, but then I moved everything over because I thought he was done.
Yeah,
And then I
I
ended up
was-
adding like 3 more things into it.
I found.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I'll put in
I found
enemies.
some. I found some extra things that might be useful to you at the end. So if you need me to repeat those, let me know. Sorry about that.
I think I got most of everything in there.
Okay. So should we, I guess, probably head on up, try and deal with these two? Real can be in the back to try
Yeah.
and make sure that
Mhm.
she's gonna be okay.
How I'm going to work the elemental aura right now is anytime one of these guys is inside one of the elemental auras, I'm at the after the first round, so after the first 6 seconds. So if they physically stay inside of your elemental aura for more than one round, I will need Kenta to start making one stealth check every single round to see if he can keep his aura from interfering with them enough so that they don't wake up.
Holy shit!
I was
Oh my
just
gosh,
checking to
it
see. I was
lasts so
checking to
long.
see one of my abilities.
Oh, did you mean to do that, or did you not want to?
No, I didn't mean to. I wanted to see what the 30-foot cone would look like.
So the 30-foot cone would actually look more like that, if you can.
Yeah,
see it.
I was checking to just see how much it would take up for that.
Or
Okay.
if I forget what the rotate button is. I don't know what the rotate button.
I think you hold something and then scroll wheel.
Yeah, control scroll wheel. It won't let
You can
me.
do it for good, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's control scroll wheel. So also fire that way, it would look like that. And then if you angled it, up, it would look like that technically.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess we just jump the ones up top and try and see how many we could like stealth jump.
Yeah. You guys want to move for
Yeah, so right now I'm using the stealth checks that you already rolled in chat for where you move. So you can move anywhere within one stride, I will say, without having to re-roll a stealth check.
Okay. That would be
Which for you, each of you guys, is a pretty far distance. So
That's
I
what
think.
I can get.
We're going up to there.
I'm just looking to see what I can get in
Hmm.
terms of distance.
God damn it, Leo! Stop subscribing to my fucking. Stop subscribing to my Twitch channel. Save that money for buying video games we can play together.
Yay, video games.
I forgot about this.
I have this unpaused, right? You guys can move freely with arrow keys.
Yeah, I think we're
Okay.
just looking to see what we can do.
Gotcha.
I was thinking I'll just head on up and then fire
Yeah, so-
away.
So, Mr. fucking Lore Master, do you have? Yeah, I'll also give you a hero point for that fucking outstanding recall knowledge
For
check.
for the one where I
Oh.
use to seduce Rika into giving us 200 gold off.
Oh no, I'm so impressed by the fact that you also managed to remember that you could recall knowledge and that you built your character around it so strongly. Like I'm just giving you, and I saw that you only had 2 hero points. I'm just giving you a hero point for, because I feel that role right there was so impressive. It deserves as much tactical advantage as reasonably can be considered.
So, is there anything over there, Will? And are we going to just immediately attempt to take these 2 Goonies out?
I cannot hear Austin if he is talking.
I can't either.
I haven't heard him in a bit.
I had my mic up,
Oh,
so I have been muted.
god damn it.
We found some more people, by the way. I don't know if you can
Yes.
see them.
If we were interrupting
There's
you,
2 more
it wasn't
here.
because we were being assholes this time. It
Okay.
was just because we could not hear you.
That's on me. Yes, there is another enemy about 15 feet in front of me.
And then there's one over here,
Yeah.
50 feet away from me. But
Hmm.
I think should we just deal with this one guy? Because as long as Kent is not within these guys' range, they can just like run
Yeah.
by, right?
We should, I think, jump this one that's 15 feet away right here.
Sounds good.
Okay. Then if Dabe wants to get wherever you're going to be,
Angry monkey noise. All right, 20 feet. I can move another 25. I will go here then. I don't know if you'll be able to flank, which I think is just a +2 because they become off guard. Right.
no.
You would know that they're already off guard because they're unconscious. So
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
you guys would get that -2 from attacking literally any of them.
All right, let's go. Jump them.
And then I will whip out my divine spark and twin sword my Shinjo.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Because of its abilities.
Everybody go ahead and roll the attacks, and then we shall roll initiative.
Can I roll my attacks
boy.
after initiative so I get a free rage?
Can you not rage outside of combat?
I think I can.
I think he can. I think he just wants to get the free one off of initiating combat effectively.
I mean, I'll give you a free rage right now because technically this is initiating combat.
Yeah, okay. So just trying to figure out how to do this stuff again. So apply effect.
For some reason, it's not putting the things at the top of the screen like it used to.
Okay. So not doesn't give me special, right?
It was one action to basically stride here, and then we have 2 left, right?
I'm not keeping track of actions in. We're not technically in combat yet, so
Oh,
you
okay.
guys basically have
Just one attack.
infinite actions within reason right now.
Okay.
But remember, if you start taking time, then Kenta is going to start having to make stealth checks from the position that he's in.
I'll just do this then. A fracture mountain attack.
I'm just having a look.
But
at
like
stuff
the moment you do something hostile to one of them, then it's gonna trigger the rest of the encounter.
We are attacking this guy, though, right?
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So if we get that free little extra bit, I'm just gonna move up here so I get a clearer shot on this guy,
Yeah.
and then said their AC is 24.
Right now, you would know that their AC is
Right.
technically 18.
Technically 18.
Because they
Yes.
have a -4 from being unconscious and a -2 from being off guard, so they have a -6 to their AC total.
Excellent. In that case, I will simply target their AC for heightened needle darts.
Lovely.
Okay, so I think my bear
And then,
is also being a bit funky.
because of my fucked up fingernail that gives me needle darts, if I remember right, it automatically makes them the most damaging type.
Yes, it'll automatically make them the most damaging type if any of the different metal types do anything. But unfortunately, you guys would know from your godlike recall knowledge check that different metal types in this situation doesn't matter.
Right.
Blasted with
It was more the. I think I remember reading that when I reread the descriptions.
Yeah. I remember
Out of my like 12 magic items in here that I gotta remember what the hell this is coming from.
Yeah, you guys are relatively speaking pretty high level characters considering most campaigns don't get past level 14.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys got a ton of shit to keep track of.
The one of the flock.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
The fingernail bit is part of the description of it. I was looking for something like that, but one of the flock just sounds like a feat type thing. Like,
yeah, because I've reflavored most of the magic items as being physically part of your selves.
Yeah, love it though. It's great
because that's also to make it so that for the most part I don't have to justify removing them from you if you get detained.
Yeah. More magic items need to be part of the character.
Yeah. I like you guys yourselves are strong feeling rather than the items that you guys have are making you strong.
Yeah, I do feel strong. I don't think Raging Gorilla Stance is working. I had to like apply the normal rage and then Gorilla Stance effects.
Huh. I see that it has Raging Gorilla Stance on you.
Yeah, but it didn't like give me any of the effects.
I think it's because we're not in a combat encounter. Everybody go ahead and just roll initiative real quick. And
I roll initiative with stealth.
But we're not gonna this surprise thing isn't gonna count as your first actions on the first round.
Okay.
But I think it's just a lot of your stances and rage stuff isn't calculating correctly just because we're technically not inside encounter mode.
Right.
Aha! I didn't roll single digits.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure before I do it, I am allowed for initiative stealth.
Yes.
Oh.
So because you guys are sneaking, you're allowed to use stealth instead of perception for initiative.
That would do me no benefits whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an expert in perception, so it'll do you one less.
Ain't that a bitch?
Um,
Mhm.
hmm.
Counter those.
Okay. Okay. But change turn combat. I see what you mean about the thing not. Oh, team counter tracker is different. Interesting.
Name generator. Do you want to name this guy Trash Compactor?
Sure.
the one that's in front of you. Let me just take his token and type in Trash Compactor. He's gonna be trash compacted in a bit.
Let's see.
And I will say they are technically not prone, even though they have the prone condition. They are standing up unconscious kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Like zombie mode. Like walkers.
Like droids.
Ain't that wonderful?
Um,
And everybody, yeah, go. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you're waiting on me, but yeah, everybody go ahead and roll your attacks or whatever you're doing. For
Don't have my normal attacks. I only have the guard action.
what the crap? Everybody go ahead and refresh the server real quick. Maybe that's what's doing it. I'm refreshing right now.
Doing it.
Maybe.
Because was it showing on your side?
Nope, wasn't showing on my side either. I don't know why that's the case.
I didn't think about it like when I first opened the sheet because they usually appear after I start raging. Like, oh, there's my slam and gorilla slam.
Oh, fuck. I just accidentally showed all three of my emails on stream.
Oof.
Cut that.
Oof.
It's a good thing.
Nobody's watching.
Oh, two people are.
Let's edit it. Well, one of them is you and one of them is Leo. And the third one is Thoreka.
Wait, do I not count as watching right now?
Oh, is that
It only
you?
says two on my end.
I'm also, yeah, it says 2 for me, and I know I'm watching.
I'm watching.
I thought I was watching.
Okay. If I double click you now. What the balls?
Maybe if I remove the raging stuff and then reapply them. Oh, no, wait. Those are fist strikes, unarmed attacks.
All right, now apply only raging gorilla stance and rage.
Apply effect.
These guys don't have the holy or unholy trait, do they?
Okay, there's gorilla slam.
No, they do not have the unholy trait or holy trait.
In fact, figured it out.
All
I
right.
see gorilla slam, but it doesn't give me the swim and climb speed that normal rage does.
Yeah, because you don't have rage enabled. You need to enable rage.
Okay,
Go ahead and use a rage.
there we go.
From quick
Raging
tempered.
Gross.
Well, if me and Dave have alternate arts from whenever we're fighting in real, it's just real.
She doesn't need to transform. She's already terrifying.
Yeah, I thought you
Wow.
had something like, oh yeah, you do have this, but you have to manually put on this outfit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want to put it on, then yeah, you just look like normal real.
I think this form is only when I go go Super Saiyan. I think I'm not usually supposed to be this one.
I think this is correct. We just have you be this.
No, I
Oh,
think I'll just
God.
be the normal one for now.
Captain
It's-
Moojik.
It's when I use the other ability to go all out. Unleash of the Beast, I use the other form. Otherwise, I do normally just look like this. Okay, so
Huh.
Titan Strike or Fracture Mountains. This is what I wanted to use.
I will say
Mega Man.
that if you use anything that has the transcendence tag, it makes it so that your fists no longer have the Titan Breaker effects in them, including the extra damage after the transcendence effect finishes, until you use a single action to put the transcendence back. That I figured out that's how Exemplar works.
Nice.
Ah.
Okay, so
Roll thy damage with that. And let's see, Titan Breaker, at least put 4 extra damage dice of weapon damage. You might have to manually roll.
So do I just roll like a Gorilla Slam?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a Gorilla Slam against him, and then you add extra damage. You get an extra damage die, and
If it hits.
lol.
Yeah, a 1. It's a good thing it hits.
Oh my god.
Right? No, it's a miss.
It's a miss because even though you still hit above their AC, a nat 1 reduces the level of success by 1.
There's also the 5 bleed damage on top of that 36 damage that I just dealt to this guy.
So double
I would love
damage.
to be able to roll, but for whatever reason, it's being slow and letting me get back into the game.
Great. I love that it's doing that.
Yeah. My favorite thing ever.
Also, I set up the innate spell wrong at first, and it thought I was only trained. I was like, wait a minute, I definitely got good at spells earlier. Why is it saying I'm only trained?
It's weird.
Yeah, I fixed it before I rolled.
Oh, well, I will say, if you get it from an item, I don't know if it technically uses your, because one of the flock is a spell heart. I don't know if
Oh.
it's by canon, it uses the, I think the DC of, wait, no, as an innate
Nope.
cantrip, it says as an
Using your
innate,
spell casting.
but innate spells scale off of your, charisma. And also, unless you have an ability that increases your trained proficiency, then I think
This is my spell casting attack bonus in DC.
innate cantrip using your spell tag and attack bonus DC. Oh yeah, that's right. I edited one of the flock because I didn't want it to use the. Oh man, I forgot how long it's been since I made this item.
Yeah.
Just-
So it's supposed to
This
be
is
as good as the
so
rest of my
the-
casting.
so yeah, it's supposed to be good as the rest of your casting because I thought the other thing was bullshit. Because that's how spell arts are supposed to work. One of the flock is an edited version of, I think it was called Black Spinel or something like that, or
Oh, that sounds neat.
Black Onyx or something.
Okay.
Did you want to use a hero point to reroll that net one, or are you staying with that net one?
I only have the one hero point left, so I'll just keep it for now. Can I do
Okay.
Flurry of Blows?
If you used Fracture Mountains, then unfortunately no.
Alright. That's good then.
Alrighty. Well, now
Yeah.
everything has rolled initiative, and their spiked ability does. Well, actually, no. I haven't gotten
Did it do
one.
anything?
Yeah, I haven't gotten one attack. Did Kenta want to use Flurry of Blows, and I can roll it for you for now, or did you want to
Yeah,
use something else?
I was going to use Flurry of Blows in order to get my twin stuff off, since that gives me extra damage.
Yeah. Just for now, since you're still struggling to load in, I will do the attacks for you for now.
Thank you.
So 1, 2, and you guys can see those, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, it was the twin strike that hit, that crit, and the first one only hit, but both hit and will combine damage. So I roll regular damage on the first one.
Nice. Plus because of
Oh wow.
Arrow's Edge, it gains, I think, 1 extra point of damage per damage die I have.
Yeah, for some reason
Nice.
it didn't. For some reason it didn't add
Okay.
it automatically like it should have. Man, all of this stuff is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm getting back in now.
And
Finally,
then
Hooray!
the second one
Huzzah.
is twinned attack.
And then if it's if I don't assume it is, but if the enemy is below half health, then it's like 3 points of damage.
Let's see. The first one, he's not below half health. The second one, he's still barely not below half health. So I will manually add, I believe it's 4 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Is La Coupa very injured? And he also has 1d10 persistent fire damage on top of the persistent bleed.
It's like,
Yeah.
nice. It's been so long since we've done this, and like he's so distracted, like, oops.
Dave got a little too excited. Just
Mm.
whiffed it.
It strikes. Yeah, that's my trade.
It's the only thing that you could have rolled to miss, unfortunately.
I know, because a miss would have been a hit if it wasn't for the automatic
that's-
one.
Yeah, because the nat one, if it wasn't for the properties of nat ones, it would have it would have still hit.
Mm,
That's incredible.
Okay. And now I will go through the process of using all this bullshit. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this part. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
1 second, I think I can do something that makes all of them activate at the same time. I forgot to do it for that one. Cause I'm a dumb boy. Dumb boy. I'm a dumb boy. Dumb boy.
could you just like copy and paste them? Copy and paste the
No,
big token.
but I think I can do. I think this works. Question mark?
Ooh.
Nope.
Eight.
Wait. I think I. No. Fuck me. Are you serious? I have to manually. Oh, fuck me. I knew I knew I was gonna regret making this ability the way it is. So I will only be doing it when it becomes their turn in combat.
Okay.
Except for the first one that I already did, because it applies so many different potion effects to them that it
Yeah.
has me select all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Like you have to click a checkbox
Yeah,
thing.
I have to click a button that says like
Yeah.
which version did you want to use, even though I put the version I wanted to use inside their inventory. The
Oh,
macro works
That's
just a
fantastic.
the macro works a weird way. So
Mm.
but Dave, it is your turn.
Yay! My bad. I will go and try that again. I will do Fracture Mountains first. So I guess just a normal attack.
So you presently don't have your icon infused. You have to use one action to infuse your icon, because anytime you use an action that has the transcendence feature of it, after the attack is over, then it leaves.
Oh, okay.
Then your icon leaves its infusion. So it basically means your power leaves your fists. So you have to use
Okay.
one action to put it back in first.
Okay. I will do one action to put it back in for now. Then yeah, I'll attack and then flurry of blows probably then.
You want to attack first, then flurry of blows, or flurry of blows, then attack?
Both at the same time, apply multiple attack penalties.
It
Flurry of
doesn't. I don't think it. Actually,
blows.
now that I think about it, I don't think it matters.
No.
Well, it
So yeah,
matters.
I'll attack.
It only matters to combine damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Attack then flurry of blows, and then I will recharge. So one attack.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Ooh, fuck.
All right. Next attack for flurry of blows. Backswing because I missed.
Yes.
Okay.
He's taken the net ones from everybody else. Be grateful.
All right.
Rolls a 4.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my god.
And then last one, backswing.
Another 4.
Another 4.
Okay.
All right.
That's 4 missed attacks in a row. That's unfortunate.
That's I don't think we've seen that happen.
I'll move. Oh no, I
Genuinely
can't move. Yeah, that's it.
That happened.
No, I've seen Kenta pull that off in the early
Oh
days.
yeah.
In the
Actually,
early
yeah, you're
days,
right.
yeah, in the
In the early days
of the campaign, Kenta has missed 4 times in a row on the same opponent.
Yeah, I unfortunately do remember that now that you mention it.
Real, it is thy turn. This guy has hulked out because he's woken up, and so has all of his buddies. However, he is very, very poor looking. He looks very poor.
Yeah,
Um.
one of the ones behind you is going to go up next.
Okay. This needs to just go away. I see. And Kenta gets to go, and then one that I can't see. Okay. Be such a good idea then to do that one.
I really need to get music going. I need to get battle music going.
Mm.
But I don't know how to do it in such a way that all of you can hear. Oh, I can get a watch together going.
Yeah, classic.
I'll set up a watch together while you're
Wait.
deciding on what to do.
My soul forged armaments, which I don't believe we have decided on.
Claws. Just sounds dope.
Yeah, I manifest the power of my spirit in combat to realize my motivations.
Would your soul forged weapon not be the Shintaro? Or the Shinjo,
No,
rather?
that is my. Uh, it could be
Because
that, but I was thinking-
it's infused with Barrow's Edge and with Twid Stars, but it's not creating a new item. It's using an existing item, which the existing item could be your soul forged weapon. I would say, if that makes it more convenient for you.
Just say I am summoning something for it.
Oh yeah. Well, how we had the Kentashi Shinjo anyway is that you literally summon it out of your chest anyway.
Fair enough then.
So if it makes it more convenient and it doesn't gimp you in any way, then I would allow it. The Kentashi Shinjo.
Yeah, I was just gonna plan on it being an armor piece. But
Oh,
we'll work
okay.
with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
armor plus not a
since I reworked to not have metal carapace anymore.
Oh, gotcha. That's right. It's an
But that'll
armor
give me a
thing.
+1 stat bonus to attack roll, perception check, skill check, and save.
Excellent. I wish
sound
I
so
had
gay.
I wish I had something to be able to put that on you automatically. I guess we'll just have to remember it for now. But I'll make a macro for it later at a later time because that will require a little bit of coding. Alrighty. Is this a flurry of blows or is this just a regular attack?
Yes, this will be a flurry of blows.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And make your second attack because they combine.
Yep.
Oh, and
No.
a natural
Oh.
20. Oh,
Ah, that's where all the luck is going.
oh.
Goodbye, trash
Oh.
compactor.
Oh yeah, so
No.
Thou hast been compacted.
Oh yeah, so
I've named him. Oh, that's why I can't hit him. I named him.
Yeah, he becomes immune to
That
your
sounds
bullshit when he's named.
And yeah, he's below half.
Yes, he's definitely below half.
I
Go
think
ahead
he's
and-
below 0 now.
Yeah, I think I want to see the numbers of damage, but he's definitely dead.
I want to see the numbers too. Those are gonna be great.
I just have to make sure I add everything right. That
You. Oh my god. Your total was higher on the second attack, despite the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah, despite the -4 multi-attack penalty.
Oh yeah,
You got one higher in the end result.
but that's because I
crazy.
also rolled exactly 5 higher.
Yeah.
So
funny.
that is 32 damage because of Barrow's Edge. It's an additional 6
Yeah.
damage. It's additional 3 damage per weapon damage dice. The base weapon damage dice, not
Yes,
including the flame.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, it should be there. I put it in the.
I don't see it.
that.
I don't
Okay,
see it
whatever.
calculating the Barrow's Edge damage.
I added a +6 spirit damage modifier onto it.
I make it drop down. It shows slashing and fire damage. It doesn't show any spirit damage. So we'll say the first one is 32, and then the second one is
38.
38. Yes. So he is super uber hyper dead.
Nice.
Did he? Did it not?
And turn him into
I dealt
flat. There
70
we go.
damage
It didn't
to
turn him
him.
into. Yeah, he should turn into goo. Where's the monster's pile of goo?
There we go. Now he's a blood splatter.
Trash compacted. No.
First
No.
attack is down on one shoulder through his chest. Second attack is other fucking shoulder
It's
to
just-
through chest. And then
So what do you want to do with your next two
Oh.
actions?
one of my actions was spent with one of my actions was spent for the Soulforge dedication
Oh, to get the armor.
to get the effect.
Gotcha.
And then my last action, I will Thermal Nimbus.
Gotcha.
Like, go.
Alrighty. And I'm sorry to interrupt this. My dogs are barking like crazy, and that usually means if I don't take them outside, they're gonna poo somewhere. So I need to
Yeah, all good.
I need to take them out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead,
They've-
sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be right back.
that?
Yeah, I have like four pieces of spell strike type 4. Oh, that's
Damn, 4 pieces of fucking spell type 4.
yeah.
He
Damn.
Their
from
strongest save was Fortitude, from what I remember, right?
yes.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty, now continuing onwards.
I do believe we capitalized pretty well on your moment of absence to strategize.
Excellent.
Do as much as we strategize.
Now we just have to survive whatever onslaught happens.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, we've gotten rid of one of the 7.
So we are going to
We just have
continue
keep up
onwards.
6 more.
And you can't really see it, but you do hear a woom sound as or unless my microphone cut out, in which case you didn't hear jack
Nope,
shit.
we heard it.
A little bit.
I heard it.
Oh,
Yep,
fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I added it. I didn't mean to add it. I meant to subtract it. There we go. And now there's a massive hole there where once the conveyor packaging station used to be. And now this guy is going to walk up to the next 10-foot segment of wall, and he's going to start smashing it. Which I'm going to count this whole corner as the next 10-foot segment, if that's all right. Like that. Because this is a 10-foot segment.
Here and
Yeah,
here?
so this entire right angle I'm counting as like as one segment as well, if you're okay with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like this is the first 10-foot segment, so this would be the next 10-foot segment, and then this would be the next 10-foot segment, and then that segment on the end would be its own little piece.
Works for me.
Just for simplicity's sake.
And I'm assuming if one does want to strike that, it would just be 20 hit points.
No, it is just a full 10. It's a full 40. Yeah, so
Very well.
it's just it's condensed down into, because you could have up to you could have up to, I'm just gonna count that segment as having full stats.
Sounds good.
I really don't want to punish you for not like right
Extending it
like
slightly more.
not being perfectly optimal in your placement of your wall. How dare you? No, fuck you. No, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so
They're too smart. They found the flaw.
so
They found the flaw in the design.
Monsters are smart enough to find a flaw in his design.
yeah. And then
Could have just boxed myself into the corner. Haha, you can't touch me in my wall of glass.
so he does have only one action left, so he's gonna make that. That is very much obviously a hit. They're immune to crit damage, so I'll just roll this normal damage. And that segment takes 11 points of damage total. It's not resistant or
Nice.
immune to acid damage, is it?
Nope, doesn't say
Okay.
anything about it.
Okay. Then yeah, 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna slot this again.
It's,
Have like 2 casts of this from now on.
it's a good. Wall spells are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to control the, even though sometimes it's a little wonky, like with the conveyor belts, like being able to control the field of the battlefield, the fuck, I can't think. Fuck, the being able to control the shape of the battlefield is really
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can understand why you were a little confused on the. Oh, damn it.
What happened?
Shit. I went to search spells and my hand slipped and I deleted one of my spells.
Oh,
Better hope you remember
Son of a. What'd you say?
Better hope you remember
I did not.
it.
Nice. All right, so this guy's gonna get over, see that his buddy is pounding on this 10-foot right angle segment. He's also going to use an action to get over there, and then use his last 2 actions to pound on the same right angle segment. So
Just one of the more fucked up spells. An instant minefield.
Yeah, this is effectively just seeing if they roll a nat 1 on their attack now that I'm looking at it. So they haven't rolled a nat 1 on an attack yet, so both will hit. Okay. The first one does 14 damage after hardness. And the second one will do 15 damage after hardness. So that's 19. So wait. That's 11 plus 14 is 25. Plus another 15 is 40. And it has 50 hit points?
The wall has 40 total.
Okay. Then after 2 full rounds of these guys wailing on it, this right angle will disappear into powdered dust.
Yeah. Oh.
Let me see if I can I? Yeah. Make it red. Figure default, and then that little segment, the little brown segment there. Now destroyed piece of wall.
Nice.
And I only moved him back so I could put that there. Move him back. Fucking move back, you fucker. There we go. And that is his entire turn. So this wall has so far absorbed 3 of their entire turns, which you're getting a good value out of it.
Yeah, I would say so for a 4th level spell. That's doing pretty good to save our butts.
Yeah, absorbing 3 entire turns with no save whatsoever, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'd say so.
This guy's gonna move over here. It's gonna take him 2 actions to get here. If I remember correctly. Yes, 2 actions to get there. And he's gonna have 1 action left to pound this 10-foot segment, I'm gonna say. This 10-foot segment. So everything except the last 5 feet of the wall.
Clearly, this guy over here is going to come over and start beating on that last.
That last 5-foot
Oh,
segment.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. I will say he's smart enough to know that he can see you guys.
But
Hey, the other guys can see us, and they still were.
No, they
pouncing on
can't.
the
It's a
wall.
mirror.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's a mirror. There's a giant creature over here. That's definitely something he should deal
So
with first.
I'm gonna see if he rolls a nat 1 on his attack. He actually rolls a nat 20 on his attack. That's a shame because he can't crit.
Hell yeah!
Wasting 20s.
He
Yay.
fully wasted a 20.
Literally the next best thing.
And that next segment takes, after hardness, takes 14 damage. Alrighty. That guy is done. That trash compactor
I forget.
is
They didn't
dead.
mention that they have the reaction ability to attack, right?
Yeah, no reaction ability to attack.
And that's a specialized thing, not default.
That's not yeah, there's no defaults reaction attack in Pathfinder 2.
Thank
second edition.
goodness, Rill.
Yeah.
I only give that ability to people who are smart enough to be able to do that. These guys are mindless, so for the most part, unless they're in very advanced constructs, which these guys are mass-produced, then I will not be giving that ability to most mindless creatures that I make.
Oh, hello.
These are mass-produced. How dare you?
Yeah, these things are mass-produced. Which, to be fair, you guys are handling over double your number quite well. So
Well,
Yeah,
the person had to be come close, and we're trapping them in the box. So
he's going to use his second action to single you out, Dave. Just for future use. Actually, yeah, no, he's going to single you out. And then he is going to try and smack at you.
How rude. You crit me, didn't you?
He hit you by 1.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out why it made that sound. He hit you by 1, and now I will roll his damagi, and you take good old. Is that? Yeah. Total of 28 damage. I'm not gonna divvy it out into some of it's acid, some of it's bludgeoning.
I don't have any resistances. Oh wait, no, I do have void 1.
Of void resistance 1. Excellent. These guys almost did void damage instead of acid damage, though, but I thought acid made more sense.
Mm.
Also,
Nerfing me preemptively, I see. Okay.
all of these guys that have now taken their turn should take four fire damage.
Fire damage. Yes.
Nice.
All of these guys that have taken their turn take 4 fire damage, and then they immediately heal 3 of it with fast healing.
Hey, that's
You
still
know
1
what?
damage on them.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Oh, do they heal that at the end of their turn? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yep.
So they're all down 1 hit point.
Yeah, everything's damaged.
Actually, they have temp HP. You took out 1 of their temp HP.
Oh,
Technically,
well,
no.
would they
we
heal
took-
10 HP?
Yeah, we took out more of their temp HP because they can't heal the temp HP.
Sure.
Oh, wonderful.
Disregard the fact that one of the icons on them is the numbing tonic icon.
Oh, I see. Well played.
All right, so we're talking about that little last 5-foot piece of wall. So he's gonna take his 2
It's about to
actions.
come down.
He's gonna take his 2 actions to get right here, and he can't
I see
get
an
past.
issue.
Can't get past the fucking wall. So he has to use his last action on that last little 5-foot segment of wall. Let's see if he rolls in that one.
Should we stay here?
No.
I don't think
Can we leave? Oh, I guess we can tumble through. Is
Yeah,
an
I was
action.
gonna say, we can attempt to tumble through them.
All right.
That little 5-foot segment
isn't
of
there
wall
a
takes-
thing where like Dave could take his turn after me?
I think delay is a thing. Let me see.
Yeah, delay.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
So,
Delay, free action.
guys,
Yeah, you wait for the right moment to act. The rest of your turn doesn't happen yet. Instead, you remove yourself from the initiative order. You can return to the initiative order as a free action triggered by the end of any other creature's turns. Permanently changes your initiative to the new position. You can't use reactions until you return to the initiative order. If you delay an entire round without returning to the initiative order, the actions from the delayed turn are lost.
Okay. So if I move under rail, then I'm permanently under rail this initiative.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
rest of combat,
Okay.
unless somebody delays to be under you. Unless she
Yep.
delays to be
What's
under
the
you.
plan?
so might I suggest you delay and we use that spell I talked about, gravity well.
Oh yeah. Sure, I'll delay and wait for real.
All right. So I'm gonna cast one of my uses of gravity well, and we are going to measure this out because 30-foot burst. So
This
Would that
this part of the
I'm
wall is
gonna-
broken,
does it-
so maybe we do it over here. Like get rid of these guys.
Does the spell say it can move them through secured objects?
Near to center, move first, and others move as far as they can without being blocked.
Well, there
All
we go.
creatures and unsecured objects in the area move towards the center, depending on their saving throws.
Yeah, but
So
you're.
there's
I'm just asking because your wall is like bolted into the ground.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they would just be able to push it over like it was a piece of glass. Would they? They wouldn't move through the the wall. They wouldn't be able. The gravity well wouldn't be able to move them through the wall, right? Or
Right.
Okay.
I would assume it's just like a wall with a foundation. Like it's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, wait. No, where are you placing this? You're moving them where?
So I was looking at doing it like right here to grab, or maybe a little bit closer. So it'll grab these 3 right here on the end
Mhm.
and just try to yoink them over in this direction.
Yeah. Can everybody see that template?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can.
Yeah, so that's a 30-foot burst. So putting it right there would yank those 3.
All right.
Okay.
And then it looks like
and then they need to all make that deck save.
Reflex save.
yeah, and it looks like it's just going to be the one instance, and then it fades right after I cast the spell, and it does its thing.
Okay, so critical failure on the top one.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
Nice.
30 feet gone.
Critical failure on the next one.
Damn.
And regular failure on the bottom one. So
Only
Okay.
they move to the gravity well. Creature 30 feet towards the center, so they move that way. That's as far as they can move
Yep.
before they are blocked by shelves.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But it gets them out of the way.
Well,
And then
actually,
he would just get yeeted directly at the next one.
And then the next failure, 15 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it looks like it would just fade away.
It's just a burst.
All right.
And this goes without
So-
saying, but except for the bolted shelves, all the boxes that were on the shelves are now in the center of that gravity wells, packed into a tight cardboard sphere.
It's yeah.
trash compactor lives.
Yeah, like
Uh,
all
Okay.
the gooey remains of trash compactor go and cover all 3 of those guys.
Okay.
So
No, they look even
I
more
also don't
terrifying.
see like a duration for my wall. How would I be able to just like
Wall
dismiss the
of
section that's blocking
mirrors.
our movement?
Let me see. Wall of mirrors.
Oh, we're going to move that way.
We
Because I was thinking we could just scoot this way.
to a wall.
Objects, spell.
The thing is that these
So-
ones are going to be 5 feet of extra movement as well.
So the thing of how Pathfinder 2e works is that I'm reading the spell right now, is that any spell that
Mhm.
is dismissible says that it is dismissible inside the spell
Okay.
description. If it doesn't say
That's what I
specifically
thought.
that it is dismissible, then it is not dismissible.
Okay.
Dude, we should open up a House of Mirrors, just like a little fun event.
Yeah, because from what I understand, the reason there's not a duration is just because this is an actual
It just
wall
stays
of
there until it gets.
it's an actual
demolished.
wall of mirror that you physically create into existence.
Okay.
So it stays
Yeah,
until
and they
it's
didn't
broken.
take out. They didn't take out this section, right?
Not
No.
yet. They did
They
some
only
damage
took out
to
the
it.
corner, right?
Yeah, the only part that's completely burst through is the corner.
And that's only because 2 guys were able to wall up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to make it to the other end. I think we just take plan A and just run to this area here. Funnel them
Yeah.
as best we can.
That
How far can
works.
you move, Real?
40 feet. So
40 feet, so you can dash twice. Maybe.
well, that was 2 actions to do that.
Oh, okay.
That'd be there.
Okay. Then we just try and deal with this one guy over here then.
Oh, it's Dave's turn.
Oh
No.
yeah. Do you want you're delaying, right?
I mean,
Yeah, I delayed, so it's
Alright.
technically all of Real's turn.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Now I can move the 40
Yeah.
to there.
Perfect.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Yeeting them out of the way and then skedaddle.
So Dave does choose to put himself back in initiative here then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. I will
I will say,
move.
if Dave wants to move that way, scoop Rill, and keep going, I will be a willing scoop.
Can I do that?
It does take an action to grab.
Okay.
So if you move over to Rill and she's willing, then you can grab her without having to roll a check.
Okay.
And then I would say you could move her at half your movement speed by carrying her.
All right. So could I move? Do I have to move in front of her, or can I move past her?
You can move past her, and then because allies are only considered difficult terrain, whereas enemies you have to tumble through.
All right. I will go ahead and scoop her up, and I will move her a bit more further back.
Alrighty, so you can go anywhere that is half your movement speed.
I will move
Bring
her
her
up to here.
Okay. And then she.
Thank
Like
you
put
for
her
the
safely in the
excellent
corner here.
scoot. Perfect. Thank you.
You don't need anything that needs line of sight for reaction stuff, do you?
Right now, no, I am good.
Okay. Putting her down, does that end my movement as well?
Uh,
Or can I like take a step back?
so I count it as double movement to move with her. So how much movement do you have left after you go from where you were? So
I moved 30, 20,
that took 40
40 feet.
That took 40 of your movement speed.
I have 10 more.
You have 10 more, so you could move
Yeah.
back 1 or back 2.
I'll move back just I'll move back 2 just to give her more buffer.
Wiggle room.
Yeah, because
Nice.
dropping is like a free action, to my understanding.
I dropped real. That's me.
I mean, it's not like I'm unconscious, so it works out.
Yeah.
Definitely catch myself and not just eat shit.
Okay.
Sorry, Kenta.
Honestly, he's probably the one that would survive being surrounded by these things, though.
And it's only one of them's gonna have a chance to do anything before he can skedaddle.
Well, I don't know if he can because they have to break through the wall or walk. They can walk through each other, I guess.
Oh yeah,
But like I said,
Can they walk through that?
only one of them has a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
He's going to use his first attack to swing at the wall. He does not roll a natural 1. And he does 18 damage to the wall, which the wall had 11 HP.
Yep.
So that segment of the wall is now destroyed.
How much damage did he do?
He did 18 damage after hardness.
Oh shit, okay.
To the wall.
Yeah, these guys have a lot of dice in their attacks, so their attacks are very swingy.
Mhm.
So
We're just fun eating a bunch of Kool-Aid men.
So because he is large size, he actually does have the reach trait on his fist. So he doesn't need to move in order to be able to hit you.
Oh yeah,
No.
he also takes 4 damage at the start of his turn.
Alrighty, he will take
Aha.
4 damage, which will come out of his temp HP.
Mm-hmm. Numbing
Not that
tonics.
that matters.
Numbing
Hey,
tonic at the
damage is
start of the
damage,
turn, they
dude.
get
Yeah,
5 temp.
He is going to use single out on you as an action, and then
Yep.
he is going to use his map 1 strike on you.
-6 instead of -10.
That is, wow, he very nearly crit you, but that's just a normal hit. For 29 damage total. Alrighty. At the end of his turn. Alright.
Okay. So Would I have line of sight from here to here?
I will say from where I am right now, my line of sight looks like this. Oh, kind of like that. Before the shadows come across.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah, so you should be.
So
This
if
map
you're-
should be accurate. You should be able to see what you see.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
past
you're
the
like this, your
shadows.
angle would be like this, maybe.
Yeah.
You might be able to see this guy.
Oh yeah, you mean past the corner of this wall?
Yeah, I'm just looking more so in terms of past that corner.
Past this corner,
I
I would give them cover. I would give this one cover. I wouldn't give this guy behind him cover. I would
Oh,
give
don't worry, cover's not going to matter.
Yeah, cover only matters for AC and reflex saves.
Then I'm going to move there. Yeah, that'll give me good line of sight. And then lava bomb!
Oh my god!
It's a lava bomb. Concentrate. Fling. Frozen pad.
Boy.
What's its size?
20 feet.
Kento, what the fuck?
Tossing it right there.
Frozen lava.
That's hitting pretty much every single one of those fuckers.
It detonates a fireball where it lands. You can toss it center within 70 feet. Team's discretion. As if attack roll. No one hurls.
Listen, this was what I think this was what I got for a fireball before I got my Heart of
Yeah,
Unity,
before you
where
got
I
Heart of
actually had a
Unity.
fireball.
Alrighty.
Jesus.
I think it was one of the things we could buy from that same event that I bought.
I will
the,
say,
uh,
I will say how
yeah.
I use AoEs is we do need to move it. Oh wait, no. If we move it one over, then you won't be able to hit one of. Okay, so this guy on the very end, who only one of his 4 squares is in, I'm gonna say is not affected by it. For me, in order for an AoE to affect something, you need to have at least half of the creature's squares affected by it.
Okay, that's
Sounds reasonable.
So that guy on the
Oh
end.
no, my pinky toe.
And you wouldn't be
Oh,
able to
I'm
move it,
dead.
and you wouldn't be able to move it or over, or this guy wouldn't be affected by it.
so then
Yeah.
I'll toss it about there.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
tossing
hit
it
this guy
about
better.
there, so you could hit that guy.
This one's now in double though.
Can-
Alrighty. So got to roll these basic. Well, let me put it in chat first. Got to roll these basic reflex saves. Come on, let me
That's
let me
Pretty high DC.
let me select my guys,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then I selected them. Oh wait, I targeted them. I didn't select them. Sanguine
Fitting,
mutagen,
though.
Fury cocktail, stone body mutagen, Fury cocktail, lesser. Okay.
Funny enough, I know what a few of these do just because I use them myself.
So that is success, critical failure, success, critical success.
Oh,
They
Wow.
actually did a very good job about dodging all of that.
I'm impressed.
So the critical success would completely evade it if I know right.
Yeah, on a basic reflex against damage, that means 0 damage, but the rest take half damage or full damage or double damage because the last one,
I was gonna say.
yeah, one of them took critical fail.
All right, 76 fire.
So
They were able
Oh,
to dodge
good
the
damage.
lobbed firebomb. But
I'm just gonna say
random activation of gravity kind of threw him off
yeah,
balance.
the random activation of gravity got them, but with the fire, it's just something with the wall of mirrors and the conveyor belts and the shelves and boxes all around. Just kind of the lava bounced off more of the projectiles in the area than got to them, except for the second
Hmm.
guy. The second guy gets fucked. Wait,
Second guy.
Maybe
just
that's
took
why
a
the other
fucking
ones are
face
fine.
blast
He
out
actually
of
ate
it.
a lot of it.
so this guy takes half. Then this next guy takes double. So 56.
Oh my goodness.
This next guy takes half. And the last guy takes none.
I guess it makes sense. He's like pretty far away from the others.
He was one of the people directly involved in the blast.
Yeah, I just say like lore wise, it's just this really caught some of the this conveyor belt and mirror just really kind of caught a lot of the lava. So
The storage room is gonna suck. Like all these items are gonna be destroyed.
Does the lava linger at all, or does it go away after?
It's a fireball.
It's a fireball.
Yeah, it effectively just operates as a fireball, as far as I'm aware.
Gotcha.
It hardens immediately and it's just stone now.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's gonna. Would it destroy my mirror?
Does it say it does damage to objects?
What?
I think.
Yeah, what does fireball do?
Yeah, let me look up what fireball does. Does fireball hit objects?
I feel like
It just says a roaring blast of fire detonates at a spot you designate, dealing 66 damage. That's for fireball specifically. This one's obviously
So yeah,
slightly better because of the 76.
Does fireball damage objects? F2E. Fireball only damages unattended objects, objects not worn or carried in the area. Only directly targeted by a creature, unattended objects, hardness. Objects with hardness subtracts directly, so...
I'd say so.
Can a wall make a reflex save? Can a
I don't think so.
wall
Nah,
make
I would
a
say no.
reflex save? No, by default, animate objects cannot make a reflex save. Pathfinder, according to core rules, animated walls. So what does that mean? I'm just gonna say that the wall failed.
I would say just normal failure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just normal fail. So after it takes 18 damage, which I think would break this next segment, but not the last little corner.
yeah, sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good.
So that segment is gone. So all but the last little corner is holding out. That last little corner has taken about 30 damage, I think, now. So it's about gone.
Okay, so that's about 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Nice work.
Yeah, excellent job, guys. Good work. Good teamwork.
Now hold the wall.
Hold the
Hold the
wall.
line.
I will say
Hold
you
the-
have. I will say you have already seen them destroy some of the non-magical terrain in order to get to you guys. So it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like that is without outside of their capability.
Yeah, but it would cause a bit more. And like we have someone over there, like he's shiny. You want to attack him?
Okay, so next guy. He
I
gets.
feel
his
like that wall was actually more value added than most of the other spells I've cast.
It's been good so far. It's delayed a good amount of their turns.
It's a pretty ridiculous fall.
I mean, it basically gave us 3 extra quote unquote characters.
Yeah. Good meat bags.
Man, I
Yeah.
don't know how this works logistically because it's so cramped where you guys are right now.
Yeah, that's the point.
Exactly.
You're too big. That means water in Tagalog.
Uh-huh.
Haha, using the terrain against them.
It's a really good idea.
See, that's why we have
Player
smart.
characters using the environment to their advantage?
For once.
Never.
For once.
Holy shit, they're evolving!
Actually, I think the only other time we've really done this was whenever he had the crane encounter, and we just lured all of the crane operators down. Just beat the shit out of them, fucking Hitman style.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can't end his turn in an ally's space.
Yeah, they're all gonna be just like coming
Yeah.
at us, but they're like squeezing into each other.
Also,
Good idea, Real. This is why you're the smart one.
Yeah, so he's going to move here. Let's see if he gets a nat 1 against the window.
That
Because it is a
I feel like he
it
should
is
just smash through it. But
yeah, well, that's just it, is that he technically doesn't have an ability that allows it. He is so large that, logically speaking, he should be able to just walk through regular glass. But he doesn't have an ability for it, and I don't want to set a precedent to that without an ability that you can do it. Because there is like the Barbarian's Charging Bash ability, which you have to take in order to charge through things. So even though it would make sense for him as like a 500-pound super roided up creature to be able to walk through glass, I'm going to still have him roll an athletics check to break the object.
that makes sense.
I mean, realistically, you can't just walk through it. It's still going to take some
little bit of
amount
effort.
of effort. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So even if it's, the formality of making an attack, spending an action to do it, there we go.
Alrighty, and his full turn was spent doing that.
Hello, you take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yes. He takes 4 damage, so his 10 temporary hit points go back down to 6 again.
I don't think he's actually putting the damage in.
No, I did.
Oh, nice. We're gonna need it.
I am putting it in, but the game is automatically putting it back on because they get the temporary hit points back at the start of their turns immediately.
That's fair.
What's
Other
making
turns.
it only 4 damage?
Thermal Nimbus.
Yeah,
It's the
what's it based off of though? Like half your level?
I have no clue.
I think it's just like a flat, like 1, 2, and slowly progressing, and now it's up to 4-ish.
Yeah, yeah, because its base is 2, but now it does 4.
Okay, let's see if he rolls a nat 1 to break that. No, he doesn't. If they roll anything, because of how high their athletics is, if they roll anything... Oh, wait, yeah. No, they can't fail, because even on a 2, even on a 1, it's a critical success to break this non-magical shit.
Oh no!
So they can only succeed or critically succeed.
Okay, so basically no need to roll, just
But it does take an action on their part in order to do that.
Perfect. Dude, we should just like trail them along. Hit and run tactics. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah,
So
it is based off of half level,
Okay.
but because
He just-
oh my Jesus Christ,
Yeah, the fact that he just pops out of the darkness.
motherfucker, Kool-Aid Man.
I was thinking like, here's Johnny with that grin.
Here's Johnny. Do, 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 do. He can't end his turn in his ally spot, but he can move into his ally's spot.
Mhm.
And he's going to use athletics to destroy this whole ass shelf.
No, God.
Our cover!
And then he's going to use his third action to... Wait, not the guy on top, the guy on bottom. Whose turn it is. I want to point out that these guys can see you through the slats of the shelf right now.
Can you mark which walls are basically broken down so that we know which are
All of the
now
walls that are broken down are deleted.
Okay.
So they're gone for the most part.
So the fact that I can only see like half of these guys means their wall is still okay. They're just there, staring ominously.
Yeah, like Attack on Titan through the wall.
Oh God.
I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah. The colossal titan just peeking over the wall, like, oh God.
How
This guy actually
How
did.
does feeding a potion to another person work? It's an
But
action.
he takes 4 damage, so he heals for none.
So he takes one. Oh wait, yeah. So no, he heals for 3, and then his temporary hit points that come back at the start of his turn take 4 damage.
Because it's
And so this guy is going to single you out, and then make 2 attacks against you. Oh wait, no, he already had his single out checkbox checked against you.
me.
Oh, against. Wait. Yeah, no, this one is the one against you, so he's going to use his single out action to change it to Kenta. Attack. Attack. Hit and crit. So nat
Oh.
20 on the die. First one is 21 damage against Kenta. And the
I
second.
will, in terms of would the is the crit only by 1?
Is the crit only by 1? You don't get to see that or know that, but I did. But you will notice that the slip of the tongue that I had was I did say he rolled a nat 20 on the die.
Okay.
So
Doesn't matter.
that even if it was only by 1, it would still increase it by 1 level of success to a critical success. But technically, you shouldn't have known that that was the case.
Right.
All right.
Ouch.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's an action to do the resolve.
Steel resolve.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Whoops. He's gonna come over. He takes 4 damage out of his temp HP. And then he's going to delete this wall.
I can see.
Oh boy. I don't like being able to see all these guys.
Kenta, we should probably do back to back. Yeah.
And you are within 10 feet of him, Kenta. And he sees that
Ish.
you are weak. Weaker. So you
Wow.
are more gettable prey.
But
Except
yeah,
he
I'll probably
misses.
say-
Well,
yeah.
Hooray.
he didn't even have a map penalty on that. Shame.
Okay.
All right.
Before you go, how high is the ceiling?
High is the ceiling in this warehouse? I'd say about 50
Yeah.
feet.
50 feet. Dave is like looking through his backpack of things and pulling out different potions. I have a potion of flying. Real?
I have the spell.
Oh. 2 of us can fly.
Oh. That.
Good thing, good thing 2 of you can fly.
Yeah.
I have a potion of flying.
Nice.
Hey, wonderful.
We'll just fly up and fuck off out of this corner.
There we go, mate.
Because with you and me, we need to be within melee.
Yeah.
I don't have to
No,
be
you
within
don't.
melee.
I do.
he could literally just hover over them and cause them damage.
Yeah, I can literally just stand over them and just fucking key blast their ass all day long.
You know what? Yeah, you guys do that. I'll stay down here and keep them together.
Uh,
I don't know if that's a
Oh,
good
no.
idea.
yeah.
Because I feel like they need someone to target.
I don't
Like,
think you'd
I would-
last that long against all of them.
That's true.
If they all got to use single out on you, and then just keep making 3 attacks on you that really don't have much of a map penalty,
Yeah. That's not going to end well for you, buddy.
and they do
Mhm.
have reach on these attacks, so they could all
Yeah.
get to you.
Yeah, we need to make sure at least we need to be high up.
We could. I can attempt to keep scooting, and I can activate Bless, but I can't fly and Bless.
I think flying for you would be pretty important.
Yeah,
Like,
because
we don't want
especially
you
if
to go
it's
down.
especially if it's a potion. Like, again, we have the rule where the first consumable you use on a turn is a free action to take out, and then however many actions it is to use normally for a potion, it's 1.
Mhm.
So the first
That's right, well-
consumable for each of you guys would be only 1 action to.
Yeah, but Rills is a
A spell.
spell.
Yeah, spells usually take 2.
It is too.
I think flight and then moving would be the most important thing, and then we can try and figure it out from there.
Oh wait. Mm.
Where's this guy? Oh, he's the guy all the way over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's the guy in that initiative? Okay. Oh yeah,
Not in the group.
He actually got to take his turn last time. That's why he's still there. I forgot.
Okay. So, are these two still blocked by a wall at the moment?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I don't think.
That third guy
Yeah,
came
that's-
in, and because that entire shelf was seen as an object in the eyes of the map, it all got deleted at once. So for the sake of
Okay.
ease,
Simplicity.
I am going to say that
They
that
just
was
busted
what.
down the entire
Yeah.
shelf. Okay.
It's like saying that, oh, you did enough damage to break a barrel, the whole barrel breaks, not just one side of it, kind of thing. The entire shelf was counted as one object, so the entire shelf got its
Just
HP
collapses.
pulverized, so the entire shelf is gone.
All right. Shoot. Fortunately, there's not a lot of single action stuff I can do.
Yeah.
You can shoot him
I
with
think
your
for-
gat.
Yeah,
I think you should move.
This is true, so I'm going to activate Soaring Wings instead of using the spell to fly.
Ooh.
Speaking of 40-foot fly speed.
For 10 minutes, I can fly equal to my
Your land
land
speed.
speed. So, nice little 40 feet. So I'm just going to go 40 feet straight up.
Heck yeah.
I will just take that and
Yay.
40 feet in the air.
And that'll be all 3 of my actions for right now.
Alrighty, Dave, your turn.
Let's see. I think it'd be good if we can try and deal with this one down here because he is injured, Kenta.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's the guy we should focus on out of all of them.
I
And then it would probably be that guy or that guy next. but by the time we deal with this guy, they'll probably be healed, so it'll be as
Well, it's a little bit. It's not too much. I think I'll move. I'll step over to here, and if possible, maybe no. No, this is fine. I will try and do a normal strike, or I guess flurry of blows. I can do that just without attacking before, right?
It's not a press action. It's just a flourish action, which means you can only use one flourish action per turn.
Okay. So this one.
That is a
That.
hit.
small.
Map.
And another hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Fury cocktail.
Yeah, they've got a lot of things on them.
Oh, I thought that was me. Like, I have Fury cocktail. What is that?
No.
Okay.
Their AC would be higher, but the drugs all have drawbacks and benefits, so
Gotcha. So it would be this
Is
plus forceful second.
yeah.
when did Dave lose? Freaking
It shouldn't have
nudge.
it shouldn't have fractured mountains on it, should it?
Wasn't that a stance?
Because fracture mountains is the 2-action thing, right?
Let's see. Your surgeons make a melee strike with Titan Breaker. This counts as 2 attacks. Yeah, that would be what Fractured Mountain is.
But so that would just be 4 damage from Titan Breaker and not the 8 damage from Fracture Mountains.
That's fine. It was giving
and also it wouldn't have the 1d12 from spirit damage from Fracture Mountains.
okay.
Just for simplicity's sake, could you re-roll the damage without Fracture Mountains, please? The damage that you rolled anyway wasn't all that great, average-wise. So
I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say,
automatically on.
You
Yeah.
got a 1 and an 8, and then a 4 and a 2.
Yeah, hold on.
So just do it without Fractured Mountains enabled, just for simplicity's sake. Even if you get more damage, I don't care, because I don't want to have to manually calculate that shit.
Nice.
Okay. So that's one. This one. I just remember to turn them off because they're on by default. Forceful second.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, that's because the Fractured Mountains box is checked on your character sheet
Nice.
above Gorilla Slam.
Oh, okay. Turn that off. Turn attack with iron unarmed icon.
No, you want to attack.
And-
You want to attack with unarmed icon Titan Breaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Divine Spark, keep that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And I think does this kill
51?
him?
I'm
Ooh,
reloading
yes.
my guns because apparently the game did not have them loaded to begin with.
I'm just gonna say that Rill is smart enough to, if she knew she was going into combat, go in with loaded guns. So yeah, just go ahead and reload those guns.
and I use my last action to raise guard. That's me.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see, this guy, seeing no path to literally any of his targets, is going to delay.
Well, no, he could.
Which path does he
If
have?
he were to run here, he
Ah,
stands in this 2x2. He has a 10-foot reach to hit Dave.
Oh, he does. You're correct. Give yourself a hero point for fucking yourself over.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh,
But I mean, that's like 2 movements and then 1 attack, right?
Yes.
Yay!
do you remember what kind of gun the Nix 9 was before you modified the?
It's a Shobad long rifle.
Yeah.
Dude, if he had a piercing shot,
Aha.
Or what was it? It's Show Bahad long rifle.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't allow me to reload it with the rounds that I had just arbitrarily picked last time.
Weird.
So I was looking for the ammo specifically for it.
Critical miss.
yay!
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now I can, shoot bitches.
Uh, well, this is a pickle.
A little bit. I do have potions. I have many healing potions and stuff.
Yeah.
He's only
you
taken
and
2
me.
actual HP damage though.
What? He says, "Oh, barely injured." I thought it said
Yeah.
badly.
It does.
He's taken
Oh, it says
he's
badly.
taken 90 stamina damage and 2 actual HP damage.
Ah,
So he is badly
Yeah.
injured, but not the kind that potions would heal yet.
right. I have a numbing tonic.
Well, the thing is, we talked about going up in the air, and I had no problem with that. But now that you're down on the ground,
Because I think we should also try and deal with the.
I think you should
People that we
fly.
can.
I think you should fly.
I think you should also fly.
No, I think all of you should fly because that's a really smart move.
Yeah. Dove forgot.
Tell me,
yeah.
Yeah.
please.
So I'll do that. Just so I make sure to add that effect before it gets deleted from my inventory.
For some reason,
these guys are 10 feet tall, right?
Yeah, and they have a 10-foot
Okay.
reach, so you need to get
Yeah, so they can
25 feet into the air, at
get 25
least.
feet. Yeah, I'll
Oh my
fly.
goodness. That is high.
I'll fly 30 feet up. And then I would still be able to target the guy Dave is targeting, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would
yeah,
have
then,
you would have literally no cover against you.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Then I'll attempt to blast that bitch with an elemental blast.
Mm. Yay!
Um,
You can go ahead and roll that damn mug.
yeah. I don't think it particularly. I don't imagine my intermediate uric termination art would come into effect.
Technically, he's not a Talican. What's it called? The object possessed by a ghost. He's technically not that. So unfortunately, your extermination arts at this juncture wouldn't do anything. What was it called?
Fair enough.
The fucking objects that are possessed by, I forget what they're called in my world. I made them. I'm good at DMing.
I was gonna say if they're Talicans, then that's funny because I have a Talican language.
Yeah, Talican is. I remember Talican because it's the language they speak, but they're called something else.
Yeah, since I don't, and I don't think it matters damage-wise what I do, so. Mr. Near Death.
Oh, good damage.
And that is death.
Hey! Wonderful.
Blast his fucking head off.
Yeah. Dave cheers with both arms in the air and then looks around.
Two.
That was part of the reason I don't want to leave you down there.
No, yeah, so that's fair. I did this to myself.
Here's how I'm gonna rule this. If Dave can survive one round against all 5 of these, here's how I was gonna rule this: is that if all of you could get in the air out of their reach, you would auto win the combat. But now, unfortunately, it's become if Dave must survive this round in order for combat to end.
And
Because without any other targets, even after Dave goes down, they're gonna be stomping his corpse into the ground.
could you?
You did raise your
chat
guard,
first.
Dave.
Could you? What did you say?
Could you read chat real quick?
So, read me something short for 1 minute. They all choose not to attack Dave.
Woohoo!
Hey guys, you know what? I changed my mind. They all choose to attack Dave.
No! Damn it! I should have spent 1,000.
I appreciate your moxie. That was a bold move.
Oh,
For a moment, he had hope.
That did have
Wait,
hope.
no, yeah.
So he's gonna single you out and then double attack you.
All right.
At least Dave has a raised guard.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm safe.
It didn't target him. It was a 28 and a 23. Both of those
Mm.
would miss. Okay.
Wait, what? They did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, raise guard.
Because of raised guard.
Oh my
Survive,
God.
Dave. Survive.
Oh, you have a 31 AC. Yeah, no wonder.
For now.
God, dude.
The moment they get close enough, they will just flank and off guard, and then I will be
Well,
reduced down.
can they flank if they're 10 feet away?
Well, they have to just walk closer.
Yeah, you're just gonna zoop. And then he's gonna attack you twice.
Come on, hit me. Do it. Do it.
You actually
Oh,
aren't
apparently
going
it
to-
does. Apparently it does count even with reach that you are off guard.
What
Oh, that's
the
crazy.
fuck?
Because he rolled exactly 29, and it's saying to me that it hit you because of flanking.
Hit.
Okay, so he's gonna make his second attack against you too, just for simplicity's sake. Now he missed.
This is good to know for future sake, though. Reach gives off guard.
Reach still gives off guard because you're within threat radius.
Yeah, it does because it counts your threatened area.
Mm.
But hey, you're barely injured.
Yeah.
So
You know what? You're right.
I can use an action to give a familiar 2 actions, right?
Criticalness.
Yeah, you could use one action to give a familiar 2 actions.
Cool. So the game plan when Dave survives and it goes to Rill's turn is Nera's gonna fly out using one of Rill's actions to get 2 movement, land on Dave's head, and peck him as she casts fly through Nera.
So one of them was a critical miss. The others were not. All right.
Well, hey,
All
you just have to get through one other guy.
One last
You got
guy.
this, buddy.
One
3.
other guy.
Only 3 attacks.
Worst.
That's
Miss.
how you get
That's one miss.
a really bad time.
I don't know what that was. I just saw one word of miss.
Yeah, I saw one.
Seeing as I
miss.
didn't see that, that means I guess I got hit.
Alrighty. Damage.
How much health do you have right now?
84.
Okay.
Very
So
good.
as long as I don't take 2 big hits.
Nope, you're fine.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh, I'm alive?
With 17 health.
All right.
21 health.
And yeah.
No.
That was really close. If one more had landed an attack, you'd be unconscious right now.
And
well,
yeah.
if one more had landed an attack and it dealt 17 damage, you'd still be up.
Mm,
If one more had landed an attack with the average that they've been rolling, you have 21 health left, you'd be down.
yeah, 17 was a low roll.
17 is a very low roll for these guys. In fact, their average has been around 28 damage per hit.
I like to imagine it's not so much you just peck him and he flies. Your familiar is now lifting up his limp, almost corpse. It's like, you're an idiot, Dave.
Yeah.
You brought this idea of fly up. You didn't. What the fuck?
Yeah. And the salt in the
Actually-
wound here is that it's Nera that's the conduit to save your life.
Even if he had went down, I would have been able to rekindle light him.
It's really good that A, they didn't hit one more attack, and B, you rolled exactly the amount of HP that the guy had who was barely alive to hit, to
Oh,
be
God.
alive.
Yeah.
Because he could have A, another attack could have hit, and you needed to kindle light, and then B, there would still be another person's turn that he has to get through.
Thank you, friends.
Tove.
Rill's just gonna be sitting there with their arms crossed.
What
You're
did
an
you
idiot,
learn?
Dave. But yeah, that'd be Rill's turn, giving Dave flying.
Yeah, do you have valet for your familiar? What's it called?
It is. What is it?
You're using your...
So I don't need it. I have it on Bianca too. It's spell delivery,
Oh, spell delivery.
and then I have.
And you're casting a touch fly spell? Question mark.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And because I have the feat familiar conduit, I can use my familiar as its origin point.
Yeah, sorry,
and
I
then-
thought you were using valet to deliver him a potion of flying.
Nope, just using the spell.
All right, Dave, can you post the spell so that way I can add it to him?
Apply it to him.
Yeah.
Cast. There we go.
Thank you. Can I just drag this onto myself?
Yeah, you can just drag it onto yourself.
There we go. I gotta do that. Learn to do that more so that you don't have to do it every time. Alright. And then on my turn, I just fly up.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. So congratulations. Because I don't want to spend the next literal hour waiting for you guys to roll successful attacks on regenerating enemies that can't hit you, you have won. Congratulations.
Yay!
And this has already taken way longer than I thought
we
it
used
would.
some of our brains.
We used brain.
I just want. Hang on. I want it to be my turn one last time, just because I want to try out this new spell.
Oh, electric
Oh,
arc.
Electric Arc. Yeah, it's really good.
It's just. Wait, what? What'd you say?
We said electric
thought
arc
So,
was
yeah,
really good.
Electric Arc.
Is really good.
Oh, yeah. There's just overlapping audio there. I didn't catch any of the words except electric arc.
Mhm.
Like, yes, that is indeed the spell I am using.
Everyone matters.
That's a failure and another failure.
Does it
Yeah,
only
just-
target 2 people, I guess?
Yeah, one or two creatures.
Yeah, it says one or
Okay.
two
From one to
creatures.
another.
It leaps from one to another, yeah, within 30 feet.
just sit there in the air 15 feet above them and just continuing to electric arc them to death.
And
Ow.
Dave has taken 60 damage for some reason, I guess. Oh, because you had him
Oh, I had
targeted.
him targeted. For the fly. My bad.
Because these are
I'm sorry.
because these level 2 quests are taking much longer than I had expected them to, because I keep forgetting that you guys are level 9 and level 9 combat takes a while. I'm going to be combining the rewards of 3 different level 2 quests into one for the sake of time saving.
Nice.
Because I kind of
Okay.
don't, because I made 5 quests of each type, and I kind of don't want to go through this 4 more times. Even though the other 4 have all different types of enemies, other than just the one type, I would say most of them are ones that don't have the same story significance as this one.
I will
You're
say,
just like,
at
this
the
is
very
a
least,
slog. Let's not do it more than we have to.
this is a good refresher of what we do. Like,
Yeah.
how do we do this and stuff like that. So that's why that would also bog into everything.
Honestly, I feel like this was probably one of our most effective combats.
Yeah.
Maybe for you guys, Dominic missed the first few attacks and then died almost.
Yes, but
You guys were awesome.
our strategy was much better.
Strategy
Yeah,
Like
was...
the actual
We were
flow of
actually
what we
trying-
were doing.
We actually protected Real.
The combat
Yeah.
was combat, despite my enemies being very boring beat sticks, the combat was very dynamic and very fun and interesting.
That's
You
what
what
I
we're
was
trying
looking
to
for.
do.
You
Yeah.
say very boring beat sticks. They're very scary beat sticks.
like
They're very
Why
if you
simple.
if you boil it down to it, the only thing they do is have a lot of health and hit hard. But yeah, the
Which
way
is
they go,
Dave, and that's terrifying.
the way they go about doing it is meant to seem really scary.
It worked.
Yeah. It does work. They are indeed very terrifying beat sticks for the ones being beat sticked.
They also are immune to mental, which is mostly real stuff. So
That was just like 80% of my spell list.
it's a good counter to her.
Mindless
But,
creatures, man. Mindless creatures. Jeeb.
We are well done.
Yeah. So everybody
That was fun though.
Everybody add 250 gold each to your inventories and a total of 30 points. I believe it's 30 points total to your club score.
30
af-
points.
After
10 points each or 30 for each of us?
30 points total.
Okay.
Total for this at 503.
So it would have been 10 points, but because I don't want to go through that too many more times, or I'm condensing 2 of the other ones that weren't as important down into this quest, and we're going
That makes
30.
sense.
Yeah.
Damn it, Anders.
What?
We will edit it.
I'm not touching anything.
Stop it.
Not touching it.
I'm not.
You son of a
I'm not
bitch.
paper person.
What? I was marking that they were tier 2 quests. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Where
There.
was it? Yeah, Isles. Oshima. There we go. Yeah, I guess we can just call her Emmy because Emiko. Emmy.
There we go.
Yeah.
And 503.
Or me, or Mimi, because Emmy Mizuno. So Emmy me.
3. We have moved up a rank.
You will find that Emiko took a recording from the warehouse's cameras from all of that and has given it to you guys so that you could show it to the public, if you so desire, of students from Kishin Academy doing club activities where they take out the local crime underworld.
Can you cut out the part when I get beaten up?
You mean the part where you get beaten by 5 guys and survive? The part where you show off your durability? The part where you show off your 200 HP?
I would probably suggest we give it to the student council president so she puts the best spin on it.
Mm,
Yeah.
For as much as they also did tell us not to fuck with the silver tengu again.
You guys are still doing good deeds.
yeah.
I'd say that that's a very smart move. So I would say that Kenta should get a hero point, but you're already maxed out, so you can choose somebody to give a hero point to. Which I think
Whoever
the
needs
only
it.
one is Dave, who doesn't have max.
Wait, real has max?
Yeah, real,
Yep.
from what I'm looking at,
Oh.
has max already. Because
Whoever
that's
needs the hero point.
yeah.
Thank you.
So that's a really smart move. Quinn, you can see that on the surface, her words are, "I told you not to mess with the silver tengu while we're trying to recover." But from what you can tell from her from being able to sense motive pretty well, is that she's actually quite proud of you guys for cleaning up the streets and putting Kishin Academy in a good light, and for trusting her enough with the footage so that she can release it in the most positive light possible, rather than just releasing it as a random thing on the internet that could or could not be considered fake. She is very happy with you guys.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Ooh,
Let's see. And did everybody add 250 golds to their inventory?
Yep.
I did.
I did.
250 each, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, that was the correct amount for 3. Alrighty. I will say that I know we usually go for 4 hours. I am starting to get to the limit of my mental energy. The withdrawal symptoms are not being kind, so we can do a little bit of RP right now. But I don't really have the mental energy to do another one of the quests at the moment. So if anybody has anything that they want to do interacting with yourselves or interacting with any of the NPCs, we can do that real quick. But other than that, this is kind of all I had for tonight's session, or all I have the mental bandwidth for tonight's session.
works for me. Anything you guys want to do?
Don't think it necessarily.
The only RP I can think of is maybe us talking to Rika, Fumiko, and Emmy about the logistics of trying to synthesize a cure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we get Rika's
Yeah,
token.
that would be
here.
pretty good.
I know Kenta would want to talk to his sister some more and Rika herself.
Alrighty.
The only thing I'm really looking at is I think Real's gonna be mostly just like business focused and not exactly socializing still. Struggling with
Okay.
the turmoil of basically cutting out her familiars and coping with Gideon's death and her direct involvement with that.
God, I have something I want to do so badly, but it is tied to main quest things, so I need to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay my hand right now. But I just want to let you know that as the DM, I am also thinking about. I would also like to roleplay that internal turmoil with you.
All right.
Uh,
Yay, trauma.
well, because I kind of explained this to you guys at the beginning of the things, is that you guys are, by and large, for the most part, very, very much kids. Even though you're very barely in the eyes of the law adult, you're 18 now. So taking a life, I really wanted it to be, especially of someone so close to you, I really wanted it to be like a big impactful moment. So I appreciate anybody kind of leaning into that, just to be transparent as the GM, because I know I said that well over a year ago. But I don't want to force the issue. If you guys think that, I think in that situation, my character, even though they did take a life, they wouldn't be. I'm not going to force you guys to, if that's really not the way that you want to kind of go with it.
Yeah, I think like the first one with killing the insufferable douche canoe sadist
That was
wouldn't
an
have
enemy.
really,
Oh yeah.
really wouldn't have affected her. It would have been like, oh shit, I did that, but not like struggling with it. Like, okay, I put down a feral animal,
Mhm.
but this is definitely different.
Yee.
Uh,
So I would say right
After-
now you guys are at the. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, like, after Kenta is like done talking with Rika, maybe Dave would be able to like speak with Kenta for a bit.
So I'll do a brief little thing because I know you guys wanted to talk a little bit about a cure. So everybody clear your minds, rewind back. You guys are now back at the warehouse. It was an incredibly pathetic struggle after you guys all got the ability to fly and just shoot down at them. The monsters tried to climb the walls and whatever remained, and they actually did a bang-up job destroying what was left inside the warehouse. So this warehouse is really going to take some renovations if it's going to be used again at all in any capacity. But there is just piles of mush and acid and caustic chemicals on the ground. You know, doors kind of need to be opened up because the fumes are just woof. But as per your guys' request, after a little while, after Emiko gives you guys the recording, Rika kind of comes in, sees the state of the warehouse, and is like holding her nose. He's just like, man, you guys really don't do too clean of a job anymore, do you? And she's just kind of like stepping past nondescript piles of goo that the creatures transform into upon losing the last bits of energy in their light. What did you guys need again? Why am I wading through guts and blood?
We. Oh, unless someone else wanted to like take the lead on this one.
Nah, you're all good.
We need something to deal with them to reverse the effect.
Mm,
Make it so
Either
It
that or
won't
be
be
able
as-
to shut down their shenaniganery.
mhm. And as you kind of are explaining this to her, Rika is kind of nodding her head. She is kind of scratching the back of her head a little bit. You see she's a little bit confused as this seems to be out of the realm of her expertise just a little bit. And then you hear the chimes of Fumiko just kind of dancing in the distance and coming through the front door. And she's just like, yay, hey guys, we were just running errands in the area. And oh my God, what happened?
Fumiko, good to see you. And he is going to walk up and give her a hug.
And she kind of like looks at this, and you know it's one of those things where you like are very much like your knuckles are covered in ooze and gore from punching the spiked junkies
And getting punched.
and getting punched and whatnot. You kind of have dried blood coming down the side of your head, and you go to embrace her, and you remember she's a little bit of a germaphobe, but she's still so awestruck by the sight that she allows the embrace, and you can very clearly tell that she's uncomfortable, not necessarily from you, but just a combination of the things that are happening. But after she finally calms down and Rika kind of explains the situation to her, Fumiko kind of scratches her head. Rika looks over at you guys and says, well, I don't know, my expertise is kind of in the realm of machines. And while these things were machine-like, you see her, she kind of like takes a wooden dowel from one of the shelves and kind of pokes at one of the slimy goo piles. This is very biological. This would actually be more in the realm of, and she kind of turns back and looks at Fumiko. Fumiko looks over at all of you guys and says, well, the Hoga clan is kind of known for its alchemical reagents, especially in the advancements of liquid metal and liquid enhancements, but something like this, dealing with the capabilities of drugs, is a little bit out of my purview. I was never really allowed to be a full official member. I was only if I was able to graduate. But if we can curry favor with we'll try to do what we can. But a cure for a drug this potent, especially the kind that you guys unfortunately had to face in the arena, underground arena against, against Gideon. That, for us to make any headway, would take us a while, unless we had a specialist. I don't suppose any of you know another Hoga.
Do we?
Everybody can give me a recall knowledge if they would like to.
Well,
Unless you have an idea that you would like to say on
Kenta does know that the criminal that escaped with them was of the Hoga clan. But
Yeah.
Kenta also had the idea of possibly bringing samples to the school.
I would like to. I would
the
like
school
to.
clerk.
Yeah, I would like to retcon what I said. I said Hoga. I meant fucking Hogi, Hogi, which is the medical doctors, the doctor clan. Which, yes, you're correct. Fasu was a member of the Hogi clan.
And then we could also attempt to give some samples to the school nurse because I know he we all know he deals
Does
with
a lot in drugs, yeah.
he
Yeah.
does a lot.
That man does a lot of things.
Yeah.
Recall.
Probably a lot of drugs too.
And while the Hogi clan does specialize in medical instances and reagents and stuff like that, the Hoga clan isn't entirely out in left field when it comes to things of a scientific or chemical nature. In fact, oh goodness, what are they called? I remember I called the beasties something. Do. Please be patient with me while I look up the name of what the creature was called. Wow, it's literally called it's called a minor alchemical. It's called an alchemical origin. Is literally the name of the creature that I put, and the other type of creature is a living liquid metal. So higher up Hoga kind of wouldn't be out in left field. How did you guys make contact with the Hogi clan outside of the Ure Isle? You guys haven't gone back there without me knowing, have you?
Well, you remember whenever we were in prison for those 3 months?
Yeah.
And Rico would know that we had 2 people with us. One of them went by the name of Fasu.
Fasu.
Just sort of sitting there scratching his head because he knows how bad it is to have let those 2 go.
I mean, from your description, that name sounds familiar. Oh, that's right. The current lieutenant of the Hogi clan is named Fusa. Are you sure the guy that you met in prison wasn't a female? Well, that actually wouldn't make sense because the current lieutenant of the Hogi clan wouldn't be in prison. Huh. That's weird. But I don't know. He kind of sounds like a dangerous individual. But I don't know if he was in maximum.
He stabbed me in the arm.
Since he was such in maximum security prison, he was probably powerful, at least to some degree. Real, from your recall knowledge, you do remember that you have a slate of sorts that apparently, that the person who claims to be on the other side of it is something of a Hoga.
Yeah, very well.
So
With
you
that
guys do
spark of
know.
inspiration, she's gonna scribble in a quick message saying something along the lines of, or saying, we've gotten our hands on some interesting individuals that could use with a in-depth examination. See if we can help them. You know, alluding to the fact that we've managed to scrape together some of these things to try to figure out the drug cocktail without saying it outright.
Can you give me a diplomacy check? See how this
Oh boy.
individual is feeling towards doing you any favors from just a written message.
I'm gonna say I got nudge and
Yeah.
anybody. Oh no, really wouldn't make sense to ask for an aid here.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you could ask for an 8 if you want. If you were going into
Could
this,
Kenta aid her
like
in
you could
terms of how-
discuss what
how
you
she writes
use,
the
but yeah,
message.
We could
diplomacy.
use money.
Oh yeah.
No.
So 11. Mm,
Can I use a hero point on that?
sure.
Mm.
There's
Or have
Well-
Kenta compose the message?
Kenta, you stole her fucking nat 20, you bastard.
You're welcome.
I will let
Yeah, how about that? It's just like
I will
Kenta-
let that count as the aid check.
That's what I was hoping for at minimum.
So that is a +3 plus your +1. And you can
Be a
use a hero
14.
point on it if you want to.
Yeah.
And remember, something does exist called Follow the Expert. That is a 15. Okay.
Oh wait, follow the expert.
Yeah.
What does that do exactly?
Follow the Expert allows you to add your level to the person who you are following. And I think it gives you a circumstance bonus equal to their level of mastery, like +1 if they're +1 if they're an expert, +2 if they're a master, +3 if they're legendary, I think. I don't know. Well, I need to look up I don't know why I'm telling you this. I need to look up the follow the expert action, which would be far more helpful than just spouting off nonsense. Choose an ally attempting a recurring skill check while exploring, such as climbing, performing a different exploration tactic, or requires a skill check. We can say that you do this over several days, so it's a reoccurring skill check of trying to convince this guy to help you out. So this is something you do over the weekend, kind of, because I think that sounds reasonable, right? It takes multiple pesterings.
Clearly, it doesn't work on the first attempt, so just spend the weekend trying to convince him to help us.
The ally must be at least expert in the skill, which this gentleman is, and must be willing to provide assistance, which I'm assuming Kenta, because you rolled, you are willing to provide assistance. While following the expert, you match their tactic and attempt a similar check. Thanks to your ally's assistant, you can add your level as proficiency bonus to the associated check, even if you are untrained. Additionally, you gain a circumstance bonus to your skill check based on the ally. +2 for expert, +3 for master, +4 for legendary. So, go ahead and give me the first attempt, even with the hero point, unfortunately doesn't work. But over the course of the weekend, while following the expert for Kenta's assistance there, Kenta, you are giving them a +3 circumstance bonus and the ability to add her level, which is 9. So +12 total, plus nudge, which is +13. Go ahead and roll me another skill check over the weekend, diplomacy-wise, with a +13 to see how well you do in trying to convince this guy to help you out. Over text.
Oh my god! The untyped bonus is my level getting added in there.
Yeah.
Circumstance +3 for his ability, and then the +1 from nudge.
I will say this would be a hard check, which means it would be standard to difficulty DC +2. The DC you need to beat is 28. So this guy will do this. After a while of pestering him over the weekend, constantly trying to help him over the slate, you finally get enough from him. Tell you what, I want something, you want something. Do something for me, and I might just consider doing something for you.
Oh boy. All right, what is it?
Okay. There's a release of a new game that's coming out. Retro Game Store. It went it went dark in the 90s for a while. I can't get out and get it. But the event is coming up within the next week, and I would need somebody particularly competent and particularly gentle to get me the cartridge and drop it off at a hotspot or at a Dropbox for me. If you can get me hands on what I'm looking for, mint condition, never used, I might be able to call you in a favor. Somebody who can do something.
The next Real's reply to this, agreeing to get the cartridge, is just gonna have like a long line where she was holding it up like a tablet, like getting ready to write, and then sees a message like, oh my god! And you just see the line where her hand just drooped as she read the "He wants a game cartridge."
What's a fucking game cartridge?
Video game? Like, oh my god!
Yeah,
So
like
you
a
just see the
fucking...
line from the top towards the bottom of her drooping. Like, are you serious?
I mean, how hard is it to get?
I mean,
Have we heard of the game?
I was
Is it
gonna
a hard game to
say,
get, or is it just hard to play?
me and Rico, while spending time together, pretty consistently are playing video games.
Yeah, I was like,
So,
if we
Real's just
can
gonna be
get
like,
it, make
all
it
right,
good.
what is it?
It says... he says, okay, the name of the game is called Vorashka, the Doomwing. Vorashka Quest, Legend of the Doomwing. And I will let you know that you guys discovered a very secret quest that I will count this as a level 3 quest with how much its
What?
dynamic is. I have no idea how I was going to sneak this into the campaign, but I based building this quest off of the Dragon Quest craze that happened in Japan in the 90s, where people were mugging children in order to get the game Dragon Quest.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
So
Jesus.
next week, if you decide to actually go through with it, you might have to fight a bunch of sweaty neckbeards to the death.
Okay.
My mental spells can do things.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, you just
Oh, but I
being a
won't be able to
physical
use a
woman might
gun.
do something.
Oh, this is true.
It's a woman! Run!
Yeah, it would probably be a bad idea to use a gun in public unless you want the cops called on you. But you can if you want to. That'd probably clear the place out.
Yeah.
Real gets the cartridge, gets swarmed by neckbeards, go, oh, can I please have it? They try to mug her, whips out a gun, guy shot.
yeah, sure,
I
sure would
did
be a
that
shame
nicely.
if Kenta had something that wasn't quite a gun, but a small small for
It could
how
be
much
just
impact it would have.
a rubber gun, like a rubber bullet gun.
I'm talking about the spell I linked in chat.
Magnetic
Oh, wait.
acceleration.
Oh, I see.
I cast gun, the spell.
A rail gun.
Careful
Maybe
We still
about
have
careful about using
the,
anything with the
oh.
name magnetic near a 90s game cartridge.
yeah.
Oh, untouched.
True.
There's a special item that we used for the gender bend.
God.
Seducing neckbeards. I'm not gonna say it's not just neckbeards, but I'm just giving you a taste of what I based the quest off of. This could be, I will say, this could easily be the lamest quest I have ever run. So
It's an interesting one.
Set your expectations low, please.
Sounds good.
But it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
My goal is for it to be fun. I made it with fun in mind at the forefront. It very well could end up being a cringe.
Dude, it's
Hey,
fine.
it's
I have
fine.
a bunch of different items. Like, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different items. It doesn't. necessarily immediately scream, "Oh, this is gonna end in a fight." So it's
Mhm.
definitely gonna be a unique encounter. So I'm
Yeah,
all for it.
again, a lot of the challenges that I put you guys through is I have no idea how you guys are going to figure this out, but I expect that you will probably find a way. If it ends up with you beating untrained non-martial arts civilians to a pulp so that way you can get the game cartridge, that's probably a method to do it.
Probably a method to do.
And
I'm
again,
just
if
throwing
that's the
this
way that
out
you
there
want to
right
go,
now.
I'll try to roll with it.
In the other merchant tab, there is Skunk Bomb Moderate.
Oh
That's not going to
no!
do anything to them. That's their passive.
I think that's called deodorant in the community by
There's
comparison.
natural or supernatural stench.
Supernatural.
But I do like your thinking. Yes, maybe we do look at some stuff here.
Yeah. I need to update the I think most of these are updated for the most part. Yeah, from what it looks like, a lot of these are updated. I need to update a lot of the I don't know. I think what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to make a filter for PF2E
You
consumable
could get a couple of glue bombs.
consumable items, and I think I'm just gonna send it to you guys and say, hey, anything on this list,
Hmm.
unless it sounds like it would ruin the fun for everybody, which I don't think there's really anything that would do that. I think I'm just gonna send you guys this list and say, hey, anything on this list, so long as it has the consumable trait, is good to use.
Dude, there's a whip of compliance.
The
It only works on animals. Would you designate neckbeards as animals?
the whip of compliance.
God.
I don't know. They might act like dogs around attractive ladies.
I
Wonderful.
was about to say, just have real walk around with it, like, all right,
Yeah,
God
Figuring-
damn it! I need to
it's
just.
a method.
I need to.
It'll be a method.
I need to just add to these vending machines. I'll do that during the week. But yeah, hey, you know what? You know what? I'm very interested in how this is going to work out, and I'm very glad that I was able to put this in as a level 3 quest.
Yay!
Because you can write it off as a club activity, going to a video game store.
Woohoo! It's work. I swear.
It's work, I swear.
Uh,
Alrighty. Well, with that said, I know that we didn't get to the Kohaku thing, so what I will say is that as you go to approach Kohaku, you see she is seeming to be training to do something that seems to be taking 110% of her effort, and around her there's a bunch of smoldering divots in the earth's surface as she seems to be sweating profusely in her family gi that you're very familiar with. And I think we will leave it off at that for now and start with
Okay.
a little bit of RP at the beginning of next session.
I need to try and remember that I want to talk to Kenta as well later.
Oh yes, if you would
I'll
like.
also try.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, post it in the out of game RP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
We have that. I just
Sure.
I forgot that we had that.
You're welcome.
Get a hero point for reminding everybody about the out of session
Yay.
RP.
Yay!
Back
Leo
to
gets a hero
max.
point.
Let's go. Oh, I'm back to max.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were already at max.
Now she
But I
used
spent one.
she used
Oh,
one
yeah,
at the
you're right.
yeah, at the weekend. Unfortunately, with a hero point, 11 is the worst number that you could roll. Well, I guess okay.
Yeah, it's funny.
Second worst number you could roll. You could still roll a nat 1, which comes out to an 11, but it has the properties of a nat 1. So it's the second worst number you could roll, unfortunately.
Yeah. All in all, not a great time.
And it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I want fate to be in your favor, but fate is still a fickle bitch.
Indeed.
Alrighty, with that, I hope everybody had a good time. If you have anything that you are thinking about wanting to focus on next session, please feel free to DM me about it, and I'll do my best to flesh out something and focus my attention on that as well. But yeah,
Sure.
thank you guys for showing up to the session. I hope you
I
had
already
fun.
have one.
And yeah, I'm down for any constructive criticism in DMs that you would like to put, because I'm always trying to get better. And thank you for your patience while my brain's being fucking funky through transitionary period.
Yeah, no worries,
You're all
man.
good.
I hope all that clears up pretty quick for you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it shouldn't last more than 2 weeks from what the doctor says. But yeah, I'm just trying
It's still a
to.
long time to be in a funk.
Yeah, I was on the stuff for I think a year and a half, and now I'm just trying to figure out how to emotionally regulate without it, which has been one of my goals for a while. So I'm glad we're getting to this point. So
Yeah.
I'm glad for it. But yeah, you guys have a good
Yep,
rest of
for
your
you
day.
too, buddy.
I need to
You
edit
too.
this so that I don't accidentally show the internet my email address.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I guess maybe just have like a transition thing, like, oh, well, just do this real quick, and then all right, we're back, and then you transition back.
Yeah.
To do the cheapo Batman spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got DaVinci on my computer. I can figure something out.
Alrighty then. But
Nice.
I'm gonna go and get something to eat.
Yeah.
Thanks for